No, no, I didn't. No, I didn't get an email. Eh, The email, no, the email never came to me. Well, what did the email say? No, I didn't. No, and you sent the email. I never got an email. I'm looking at my emails right now. Oh, no, I haven't checked the junk folder. Sometimes, yeah, I guess you're right. Sometimes it does. It does go in the junk folder. Hold on. No, it's not in the junk folder. Hello? This is a prank call. Apparently, there was no email. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a Saturday night story time with Shep. It's been it's been a little bit. It's been a minute. It's been about 2 weeks because last week was a very short one because I was camping with the kids and we were just enjoying some time together. And check the draft fold. That's a good point. So we were just hanging out last week, so I popped on real quick to say hi. Wanted to keep going with the daily videos that have been that have been going out, and so it's good to be back here, sitting at the house. Actually, I lied. I'm actually clearly I'm at Rise of Resistance right now. You could tell the background that I'm at Rise of Resistance. That's the big special. Uh, I'm at Disney. I'm at Rise of Resistance. You're only going to see this part of the ride for the remainder of the stream, solely because that's just the way it is. That's just what's going to happen. So pretty cool though. The Tie Fighters right there, and then another Star Destroyer right there. Tell you what, it's kind of tough looking back, seeing stuff back there. So guys, what's up? How's everyone doing? Apparently, as of right now, I might be the only one you're getting tonight because everyone's been very busy this weekend, and we might actually do. It's not going to be just me because I want to do another. Um, I'm gonna let's have a fun little viewer. Whoever wants to join, raise their hand. We can have some fun. We can have some conversations. But first, I have a topic, and I want to get to the topic first. Um, it's uh, a very important topic um, that I wanted to talk about tonight first before we venture elsewhere into the stream. Uh, so the first thing, Gracie, what's up, Gracie? Um, Here's the topic. The topic is, I in fact don't have a topic, and that is the topic that I was going to talk about tonight. Is that I don't have a topic per usual. So it was sort of a clickbait, if you will. Uh, I don't know. It seemed like a good idea when I was sitting there making the thumbnail. I'm like, huh, what could I put on the thumbnail that would be really cool and that would make a lot of sense? That's what it was. So, so there is really no topic per usual because that's how we roll. We like to go off the cuff. We like to wing it, and that's just how we're gonna do it tonight. We're gonna have fun. Awesome, and we're gonna have some friends on in a little bit. We're gonna have people popping in. Um, And I'll have you guys message me um, on Twitter or Instagram, whichever one you like, and we'll start popping some people in and out. But I wanted to say hi to chat first and foremost, because quite frankly, um, I'm the best at doing chat, in my opinion. I feel like, um, Steve is okay, but Steve writes things down. Like, Steve writes everybody down. I go off pure memory. So I've been watching since the start of, people posting in the comments, and it's like a photographic memory. Yeah, that's the word. So I don't even need to write things down like Steve does. It's just all strictly off of memory, off of photographic memory, if you will. And it's another talent that I don't like to brag about personally, because it just comes natural. It just comes natural. So first, as always, my dude, Mike Wheeler, my buddy. Thank you so much for being first, man. Cody, strive to do better. He is actually in Disney with his family on vacation right now, having a blast. Go check him out on Insta. He's also daily vlogging as well on the Strive to Do Better channel. So go check him out. He puts out some good stuff. And I actually have a friend that popped in real quick. He's going to help me tonight do the chat.
I'm here because you're the best at chat. That's why I'm here.
Well, clearly. So
it's obvious.
Argue with that. You're talking to me. You know what I mean? I'm the chat master, if you will. I've actually, more often than not, I've had people call me and tell me after the fact that I'm the chat master. And I don't want to blow my own smoke, but all right, I'm going to continue. Tim Pruitt was third. So Tim, what's up, buddy? Tina, Rachel, James Ryan, Chris, Dad Builds, what's up, buddy? James Ryan, I think I said James Ryan already. Samantha Lowe. Like I said, I like to repeat people because I want to make sure that you guys hear me too. So if I say your name twice, it's only because I want to make sure that you guys are listening and that you guys know that
I didn't hear you the first time.
Well, so that's exactly. So, right. That's my point. We have Andrew Bidding. What's up, dude? How you doing, brother? Julie McCowan, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Bill Steffen, what's up, buddy? Andy J, Nick Gates, going on? Teresa Martin, how are you tonight? Gary B, what's up, my dude? Avery, what's up, man? Good to see you here, man.
It's like all the cool kids came to your channel tonight, chat.
Oh, well, that was nice. Surfer Girl, welcome in. Good to see you. Surf Bum, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Angela Minter, always great to see you. Thank you. Emily, LSU mom. Julie C, what's up? Welcome in. Michelle, BDF, welcome in. Rockin' Robin. Captain Akron, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my man. I guess I should probably write stuff down.
Let me take you to my Sunday show, Shep. Go ahead. You're on with the Shep family. Go ahead.
Hi, will you let him know I am still waiting for my refund on Shep's Guide to Construction?
Okay. I will make sure I do that. Thank you, Mike Wheeler. We appreciate you. Thanks for calling in.
It's on the way.
He swears it's on the way. We got to go live to California, Mike. We'll have to get back. I'll work on him for you.
Okay, thank you.
What's going on, guys?
Steve is live from California.
But I'm not alone. I have a friend.
Who are you with?
Uh-oh.
Corey.
What's up, buddy? And
what's up, guys?
We're not at any ordinary place.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Where are you? Oh, how nice.
Wow. You're out front of the main gate.
We are. So there's that. This is California Adventure.
Yep.
This is the main gate to Disneyland. And we're going to go into downtown Disney right now.
It's
Hold
open,
on.
right? That's why.
I have a
Downtown Disney
request.
is yes.
I have a
Dude,
request.
The parking lane, we kind of swindled the parking. We went and parked in the parking garage and walked. The parking to get in here was backed up, what'd you say, mile and a half?
Oh yeah,
At least a mile and a half. So we
Wow.
decided that that's not what we were going to do. So I might come back on here in a minute. Just want to say hi from the magical place in the world. So
Hold on. I have a request.
yes,
Steve, can you just go and just jump the barrier and run as fast as you can so Corey can get in without being recognized?
I could, but see this guy right back here.
Yeah.
Is he watching you?
He is, and I could probably beat him. He's slow,
Yeah.
but I
think
would be.
you could.
But I planned.
He would radio for backup.
He would radio for backup, and then we would never be allowed back here again.
You told
That's
me
a
you
good
were
point.
going for Corey.
Some
So
of the
do it.
lights went on Mission Breakout, like the top of the
Yeah,
tower.
look,
You have to
there's-
zoom in up.
there's
Yeah.
the tower. I don't know how to
Nice.
zoom in on this one. I can't on the front 40 camera. So that's that.
Fantastic.
But and Phantasmic music is playing. But yeah, we are here. We're here. Look right there.
Awesome. Look at that,
There it
guys.
is.
So what is it? It's 6:45 there. 3 hour difference, right?
It is 6:43.
Yeah. Wow.
So we've had quite the adventure. Shep, we played the most gorgeous golf course I've ever
Oh,
seen in my
I
life.
saw the Marco Polos all day.
Oh, it was crazy. It was called Oak Quarry. It's amazing in the side of a mountain. It was fantastic. So,
Oh, look at him.
but listen, we're gonna get going in here so that we can do some things. I might come back on here in a little bit.
Are you
Oh,
going to? Hey,
Wait,
is,
listen. Listen,
I don't hear anything.
I hear it. Just barely.
Soren. It's
Oh, I
Soren.
can hear it.
Oh,
Okay,
God, that's
listen.
so cool.
We're
Hey,
gonna head
is,
out.
what the heck? Where I got lost here.
Why don't you present them, Shep? Present them while they're there.
That's a good point.
There's no need.
The Polly, the bar at the part Polly, but it's over there in Cali. Is
Trader
that open?
Sam's.
Yeah, is that open?
No,
Ah.
there's the music.
Oh, now I
my
can hear
God.
it. Now I can hear it.
Here, I'll just
Wow.
turn it around for a minute.
There's the monorail track.
There's the monorail track.
Oh, dude, it feels like I was there yesterday.
Hey, let
I
me
can't-
interview those people.
No,
Yeah, good. Let's go talk to them,
Do you remember the time that we had here?
dude. It was crazy.
It was phenomenal.
It was crazy.
All right, gentlemen. We'll take you to the World of Disney store so you can see it real quick. And then it's going to be, let me kind of turn this camera on while I'm doing this.
You hit the little turnaround.
I don't
Did you
have that.
ever use Streamlabs?
It's not Streamlabs, it's StreamYard.
Oh, that thing. That's what I mean.
Hang on a minute.
Hey, just double tap it.
Hang on.
You can't triple stamp.
Yes, you
or
can.
double stamp.
Watch.
Double
Camera
tap or triple
facing.
stamp. Tap.
Camera 2 facing back.
There you
Boom.
go. That's actually a much better camera too.
Yeah, oh,
I hear you, Mike Wheeler. I'm laughing.
Sorry, we're not on a gimbal, so you're going to have to deal with it.
No, this is
Yeah,
awesome.
you
dude.
get on a gimbal, man. Ridiculous.
We don't have it. We weren't planning on streaming. We were just planning on saying hi.
Since you've never been here, Steve, World
Yeah.
of Disney.
Yeah.
On top of World of Disney, those are rooms in California or in Grand
Look
California.
at that.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
is that Grand California open or no?
No.
That's Grand California.
Cool.
On top.
So that one's that's not open either, huh?
No,
No.
Wow.
So
no, nothing's open, Jeff. It's all
nothing's
closed.
open. Everything's closed.
Well, at
Including
least
the-
downtown Disney's open though. That's a good
Yeah.
thing.
Even the state's closed.
The what?
Even the state is closed. Nothing here is open.
Oh, in Cali. Yeah.
So
Yeah, but they opened downtown Disney, which is pretty good.
yeah, that is true. It's shopping, so you're allowed.
So it's weird that they wouldn't open the resorts. They're like the hotels, though. You know. 'Cause
Yeah.
you'd think people would just come and
I
like
don't
stay in the
know when they're
hotels.
open. Hey, listen, we're gonna leave you here for a minute while we go in.
Yeah, go enjoy.
So you guys enjoy yourself, and we might.
Yeah.
How do I get back out? We might be back.
Go to
Look,
go to that place that me and Corey went to and had lunch.
We probably will.
I forget what it's
Richards?
called.
Richards. Richard or something and others. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Something
gonna-
of who he's.
We're
See
going to
you,
jump
brother.
out of here.
Be safe, all right?
Love you guys. Bye.
A little bit of downtown Disney action.
You don't get that just anywhere. Only at the Shep family.
That's true.
Saturday night.
That's
at 10
true.
o'clock.
I paid a lot of money for them to be there, and
Yeah,
just for that couple minutes.
Yeah, well, you know, it's funny is as you were talking to them, Josh was texting me, so I was trying to verbally answer him through Siri, and it was picking up everything you were doing. I have to go back, and I was like trying to answer Josh and do that at the same time. That's good stuff.
Gracie, what's up? Welcome in. Let's see. Karen Cook, what's up, Karen? How are you?
God, so many
Isaac
good
Nail,
people.
my dude. What's up, Isaac?
They're all in here tonight, brother. That's great.
Yeah.
I picked a good Saturday night to still be awake,
Yeah, buddy.
literally. So I'm loving that background,
Oh.
man.
Oh, crap. I just jumped. I see My Pearl, what's up? One Stop Mouse, what's up? Welcome in. I'm actually going to be on his channel in a couple weeks.
Bob will do a good job. I did an interview with him just the other day.
Andrew Bidding. I said, Andrew, what's up, my dude? Tim Pruitt. I don't know if I missed somebody. Make It Blue.
Did you say
Caitlin, what's
Isaac?
up?
I saw
Tommy?
Isaac in there.
I think I said Isaac. What's up, Isaac, my dude? Lori French. It like I said, my photographic memory currently malfunctioned because of it was solely because of getting to see Downtown Disney. You know what I mean?
the
Like
lights looked incredible.
when you see something like that, your mind just and so all my photographic memory of the chat basically disappeared.
How close? I've never been there. How close are they to Downtown Disney where they were at?
What's that?
How close are they to Downtown Disney with where they were? Because I've never been out there yet.
It's right there. It's right
Is it
there.
right
So
there?
yeah, so like you have Disney, like when you walk in, like the main little, I'll call it like an atrium, I guess,
Uh-huh.
or like an atrium, not an atrium. I don't know, it's like an entryway, and it's probably no bigger than like if you at Magic Kingdom and Disney World, from like the train station to the water.
Okay.
If you could picture like that space, it's about that far. To the right is Disneyland. To the left is California Adventure.
Wow.
So like they're right there, and then straight ahead is Downtown Disney. So it's all right there.
Wow.
So it's not like in Disney World where you got to take a bus across the whole world to get one place. It's all right there. Courtyard. There you go. Tommy's got it. Corner Sports Tommy, my dude.
Hey,
Courtyard. That's what I was thinking of.
Speaking of him, I don't know if you saw my email yet, Shep, that went out to the group.
I just did see it. Yes, 100%.
Tommy is amazing.
Unbelievable, Tommy, dude. Thank you so much. That's absolutely huge. Absolutely huge.
And I'll make the announcement on your channel. I was going to do it tomorrow night, but you know what?
You can wait. You can wait.
No, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait because I'm on your channel, and I love Saturday nights that finish out my week listening to you and all the people and all of our friends that are in here. So thank you for supporting Shep and his channel, and please make sure you're sharing it out. Let more people know he's here and he's going live. But Tommy with Corner Sports is all about the community. He's in a lot of the channels, helping out, saying hello in the chat. He sponsors a couple of them by choice. And Tommy and I had a discussion the other day, and Tommy is now the official sponsor for our community recognition events that we will be doing. He graciously offered to do it. It's a little bit of a cost for us to put that together, the cost of the buttons and mailings and all the stuff that goes into it. And Tommy with Corner Sports is now our official sponsor. We're only going to have one sponsor. That's it. He's the one. So when we do our community recognition on December 13th, please know that it's because of Tommy. And if you like that show that we do where we recognize like we did with the Muppets, and this time it's Pixar, and Shep's background is a perfect transition because in May it's going to be Star Wars, which is going to be incredible. Please reach out to Tommy.
It's going to be a good one.
When you see Tommy, and thank him and just say thank you for being a part of it because we're excited.
100%. Yeah. And Tommy's right here in Massachusetts with me.
He's, you know what?
I got to get down there. I got to get down and see him. He's literally, they're literally an hour maybe from me.
He's the one Patriots fan that I actually like.
Hey.
I was hoping that would get a reaction.
you're lucky because I'm not I don't watch it.
Oh,
I don't-
but yeah,
I'm not like a diehard sports fan in general. So
Oh,
you're
my
lucky.
phone will ring.
You're
I'm
lucky.
waiting for my phone to ring in a minute. It's gonna ring. Somebody's gonna call.
Noah, Mary, what's up? Kadani Sean, my man, what's up, buddy?
Yeah,
Oh,
I forgot Mary. Yeah, I met Mary today face to face for the first time.
Really?
We did a Zoom call for my members, and it was great to see her beautiful smile and just talk to her for a few minutes. And yeah, I thought that would get a reaction from you. I didn't realize I didn't see you in here when I started. So yeah, I should have known better. So now I'm in trouble. Now that the phone's going to start going. So.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's that's awesome. He's a sponsor over at Resort TV One, and just a huge, amazing supporter of the community. So that's huge. That's huge.
I love Tommy. He's fantastic, and you know what? He knows his football stuff. There's Josh texting me back. He knows his football. He comes on to our football show and hangs out.
Yeah,
and he's great. And for him to step up, because that show is all about the community. And for him to step up and do that, it's just an open heart, a nice guy who cares about the Disney community and the quality creators like we have and the quality people that are in our chat, with the exception of Stacy, who throws snowballs at Santa. But other than that, we're all good.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me let Pete know that from Disneyland gate across the Esplanade to Disney California Adventure is 300 feet. Downtown Disney is approximately where the Contemporaries
that's crazy. I can't wait. I got to get out there. When you and Corey were out there together and you were putting stuff out last time with content, I was just rolling over it. It was phenomenal. You guys, just seeing you out there and the smiles on your guys' face with the fun you guys were having.
We crushed that. Like, we destroyed that weekend. We did D23. Andy, what's up, Andy? Good seeing you. We were there for D23.
Yep.
And when was my last trip? So I went to Disneyland last August. So August of 2019. I went. Me and Corey went for the D23, and we grabbed 3 days, a 3-day pass for Disneyland, like a park hopper type pass. So we did. I got there Friday. Corey got there Thursday. I got there Friday morning. We met up at D23. We did D23 all day Friday. And then Saturday, we did D23 all day Saturday. We left in the afternoon. We went straight over to Disneyland. Actually, I streamed it. My first ever time at Disneyland. I actually streamed it. So if you actually go back in my on the channel, you'll find the stream for my first ever trip to Disneyland. And we actually went. I don't think we ever actually went to Disneyland. We went to California Adventure. So it was all. It was actually DCA. Yep. So it was DCA. It was Disney California Adventure. We actually didn't go to Disneyland.
Go back and watch it if you haven't seen it, because it was
awesome.
It's great.
The end was the best.
Yes.
We got to ride the I forget what even it's called now.
The ridiculously fast one.
Stratocoaster. I don't know.
Thank you, whatever it's called.
Or something like that. I don't know. The roller coaster. Brian, what's up, Brian? How are you?
Wine. Oh, that was great.
Oh, the best part was like we go all the way through it, and they're like, "You guys want to go again?" And we're like, "Yeah!" And they ripped us through again. So we the first time ever being there, ever riding the ride, and we got to do it twice, which was huge.
Awesome.
But we Incredicoaster. Thank you, Andy. That's perfect. Incredicoaster. That's what it was. But we did so many rides. Isaac, thank you. Isaac just posted it.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a fun stream.
Go back and I'm telling you.
Avery, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
So I just want to say that that it became Incredicoaster, but before that it was called California Screamin'. So that was the OG coaster.
Yep, that was before. Yeah, because that was before it was Pixar Pier, right? That's what happened. Yeah.
But it was Paradise Pier. The coaster was called the California Screamin'. They had Neil Patrick Harris doing the countdown before you
really
launched into the coaster. Yep, it was Neil Patrick Harris.
I don't know
Avery, you are like.
Why does he work?
One of the biggest Disney fans
Avery is like a wealth of knowledge. Like,
thank you.
Yeah,
I've
just
changed
off a cuff, you know everything about it. That's awesome.
On my channel, when he pops in, I now call him Avery Encyclopedia because he knows everything about
Yeah,
Disney.
seriously.
It's ridiculous. There's a couple people in the community like that, and it's a blessing to have them because look at what it does. It gives us a pure reference tool whenever we need it.
Yep.
How quickly did you have that answer, Shep? That's crazy.
Exactly. That's awesome. But yeah, that was an absolute. We did so much from Friday. So we did Disneyland. We did Saturday night, Sunday night, and we spent all day Monday. So we did a full day at Disneyland. Actually, we bounced back and forth on that Monday, but we were there like from opening until I think we went back to the hotel at like 2 a.m.
And then you flew back.
We immediately woke up in the morning,
right into our party, into the.
We woke up.
That's the first time you and I met face to face.
Yep,
that was awesome.
Hopped on a 9 o'clock flight. Took the direct flight from there to Florida. We had a huge meetup. That was
the Halloween party.
That was probably the best Disney trip I've ever had by far.
It was pretty cool for me.
I gotta be honest. I feel like Disneyland is a much more genuine park than
Yes.
Magic Kingdom. Because in Disneyland you have all the characters roaming freely. Like you really feel like you're following Walt's footsteps when you're at Disneyland. While Magic Kingdom, like the characters are just pretty much stuck at like meet and greets or at Main Street Station. Like you don't really have those conversations with the characters like you do over at Disneyland, where practically anything can happen.
100%.
The part that Walt built.
And that was like the first time I stepped into Disneyland, and I think that was so we didn't go. We did jump over to Disneyland, I think. I think I ended the stream, and we went over to Disneyland after. And walking down center of Main Street is crazy because you know that's exactly where Walt walked. You know what I mean? Like just dead center. That's what he did. He walked dead center down Main Street, looking at the castle, and to be able to do that and be like, "Holy cow!" Like I'm literally walking where Walt walked.
Right down the middle of Main Street, USA.
Crazy.
It's the heart of America, the heartbeat of a holiday.
I have a question. Can we get Avery to take Steve's spot in the birthday singing on Wednesday?
Sure, why not?
Because Avery's got a smoother voice.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
I've had an 8th grade chorus experience. Like I've done I've sung the national anthem as part of a middle school chorus at an Islanders game back in 2014, early 2014 at Nassau Coliseum before they renovated the whole place. It was
That's
an
awesome.
Islanders versus Blues games, and I was on the ice singing the Star Spangled Banner. And
wow,
it was some experience.
That's awesome, dude.
Like I'm not an Islanders fan, but I still went because for the experience. Like it's not every day where you get to be able to sing the Star Spangled Banner at a hockey game.
Yep.
That's
Hey,
pretty cool, Avery.
Chris, I don't know though. I think my auto tuner.
Chris, don't get him fired. Here we go. Look out. Here it comes.
How about now? No, that's not it. Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thanks, Chris. That is a good point, though. I do like that one.
This little thing's gonna go.
The best thing about Wednesday night was that Steve couldn't mute you. That was the best thing. He couldn't do anything about it. It was great.
You know what's a bummer is now that I'm home, I had to sign back into my StreamYard. So now I'm officially signed out of DNT. But I've been signed into that one because I've done like the last two, the week before, and that one I was already signed in for.
Gotcha.
So now I'm officially signed out. So
is there any baby news yet? I haven't heard any baby news yet. I haven't seen any texts or anything, so I guess not.
no, nothing from Zip. No.
Yeah, so I talked to him this morning. We were on the phone for like 40 minutes laughing about stuff. And I said to him, do me a favor. I said, when Nicole is getting ready, she's real close, getting ready to do this push, just turn to her and say, hey, Pete wants to know if I can go live right now.
Stacy's like, no.
Look out, Duck! Snowballs are coming.
Uh-oh. Avery disappeared. Where'd Avery go?
I do not throw snowballs at Santa unless Jeff's in the costume.
I got you. I love Stacy.
This was the closest I could get to a Santa
there he is.
hat. The
Okay, there we go.
closest thing I
He's
can
back.
find right now to a Santa hat.
That works.
Oh.
It's a Yoda hat.
He
Just
should.
got the
I
Yoda
mean,
ears.
that would be actually pretty funny if he went live.
Dude, could you imagine that? How great that would be? I told him, I said, I will gladly get out my this and that microphone and from my house, use the D&T microphone and interview Nicole.
Play by play interview. Oh my gosh. I
Here
think
comes the head. It's like a St. Bernard coming through the cat door. Look out.
I don't think, I'll be honest, I don't think we'd ever see Zip again.
Oh, no, Nicole would kill me. She'd drive
I
here
have a
herself.
feeling Nicole would drive to Baltimore and kill you, Pete,
Oh, yeah,
afterwards.
yeah. Nicole has my number. She would call me right in the middle of it and tell me what she thought. And there would be plenty of zip slips. Mrs. Zip Slip.
Yep, it would be
Infinite zip slips.
Yeah.
probably.
As long as the baby's healthy, Nicole's healthy, and
Yeah.
Zip doesn't pass out, we're good.
Okay, I'm
100%.
good with the Santa hat.
I don't I keep forgetting that this is only his second.
I know. He hadn't
Oh.
been through that trial and tribulation. I got in trouble for the third one because I didn't want to see all that mess, so I sat reading a newspaper. That's the truth.
Oh, I see. I think the first, because Jenny actually had for all the kids. She had
Turn it down just a little bit, babe.
Jenny had C-sections for all of them.
Right.
So the first one, because I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh look, and like I pop my head up over the curtain, and I'm like, oh, I'm like no. Oh, and then by the twins, I was like, all right, like old hat. Oh.
What's going on?
What, do you hear the TV?
Oh, something's coming through really loud. I'm not sure what it is.
Yep.
It's not. It shouldn't be really loud, is it?
I don't know. I'm on
He's
my
got
new-
it down as he's got it down as low as he can.
Uh-oh.
I've heard someone say they're a big boy now, so I
That was there was a commercial on the TV. Yeah, babe, they could hear it.
Hey, I think for the first time ever, I can officially say,
Oh,
Isaac
I have Isaac
Isaac
and
and
Avery
Avery.
on at the same time.
at the same
No one
time.
has pulled that off yet. This is a first.
You didn't know that I could come on here tonight.
Yes.
That I could sing some songs with Avery.
Ladies and gentlemen, the two Muppet recipients from our first ever award ceremony, Isaac and Avery, the two most lyrical people in our community. That's awesome.
This is
You know, you
Nice.
have 3 Muppet recipients on here, right, Pete?
I know, but they're the lyrical ones.
All right. Yeah, this is true.
And the great
They
thing is,
can have it too.
hopefully you guys saw my email about how, and I know Shep knows about it because all the committee members know about it that are a part of it, but all those buttons are officially being designated with an official number, just like the Hall of Fame when you go in.
Ooh.
So each of you will be getting an email from me with your number, and we will start with, I think we go to 21. So when we start doing the one in December, we will start with 22, and everybody will have an official number. And the cool thing is, I love this community, and I know Shep does, and you guys as well. It's really cool that the number one was It's Joey's World.
Awesome.
Somebody because
Hashtag Joey rocks.
yeah,
Hashtag Joey rocks.
hashtag Joey Ross.
That's right.
He was the first one that we did.
absolutely
and
awesome, dude.
unbelievable. So we're excited. You know,
Is that how you're picking the numbers by the
the way they were presented? Yep. The first, the number you were inducted in. So you know, whatever. I have to go back and actually look at the show. I'm going to go back and watch it tomorrow, and I'm going to put all the numbers down and then send everybody email, and we will be acknowledging that on the show in December. which is going to be great. We're going to be able to tell everybody about that. And we've got 2 new channels we're announcing that are joining us, who we're excited about. And, you know, it's a tribute to people like Shep and all the This and That guys and WW Couple and Rob Fuzz, everybody that's involved. Everybody has been about this community and recognizing people like you three and how important you are. And everybody in this chat that I'm sitting here looking at.
Yeah.
That, you know,
It's always me.
look at Ralph the dog. I love it.
Hey, I am here, Pete.
That's awesome.
Ralph, where did you come from? I don't know. I just want to come on here to say hello to everybody.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Isaac's stealing the show.
All right, I officially quit D&T. You take my place.
Wow. Now that is an honor.
I won't have to post. Wait. If that's the case, I won't have to post a PSA about the singing.
Hey now.
It works.
That's true.
My singing is still good. Not as good as these gentlemen, but
Unbelievable.
I'm getting better. Yeah. I mean,
Shep, have you ever listened to yourself with earbuds in? Hey.
I'm getting better.
Jack
Even
Jackson.
worse with the
Great.
auto-tune. Even worse.
Now that is more than.
oh no.
I see all the comments. Here. Thank you.
Oh, good gravy.
What was that?
Oh.
You need to be able to do the Roz voice. You should be able to do that with that.
I'm watching you guys. Always watching.
You're a little heavy, Mike. It's a little bit light. I mean, Isaac, you're a little bit heavy. It's a little bit light on the Wazowski thing. You got to be that Wazowski.
Wazowski, you didn't file your paperwork last night.
That's it right
No, I better
there.
not.
That's good stuff. Shep is now Chris Brown. That's great.
I mean,
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's supposed to be Tina McNeil's line. It's always Tina's line.
Yeah, she
She always comments on every single
Yes.
video, and she always says she's watching
always
you guys.
watching.
She's
Ugh.
always.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put Dad Builds in timeout for telling you to do the auto tuner tonight.
No, I mean, he's good now.
I love Chris is a good man. Good man. So
Please stop with the auto, or Pete's gonna ban me from the channel.
So, Pete, I got a question.
I
Since,
didn't do it. He told me she was 18.
Charlie, what's up, buddy?
That was not
Charlie.
my question.
That's not the
But
only-
Charlie, if you wanna join, I'll send you a link, buddy.
Since May is Star Wars, can we go ahead and nominate Shep now for Jar Jar Binks?
Misa Chacha Peaks.
Whoa.
You can
Whoa,
do
now. Wow. You know,
Sorry, Shep, I had to.
I love it. But,
I know where I'm wanted and when I'm not wanted, and as of right now,
so the good thing about
I'm
that
not
is
wanted.
you're always wanted. This community loves
I'm
you.
only
buddy.
messing with you, Shep.
You know, the
I
good thing
know.
is Casey knows this because all of the people that were inducted in the first round, they now have the opportunity to vote on some of the new people coming in, as Stacy knows, and it's all about the characteristic of what we are saying, whether you're trustworthy, honest, integrity. We're doing a couple new ones this time where we're doing bravery and courageous. So there's going to be some cool things that we're doing.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
I've already
Do
got
we
voted.
know?
Meg is already in. She was the first one in. Meg and the WDW couple are already done and in.
For Pixar, what's taking the place of the Jim Henson Award, the big one?
That will be Iger. We actually have 2 that are going to be special. We're going to actually here I got it. So you're going to ask me about it, and I want to be able to speak intelligently.
Am I gonna be the Bob Iger Award?
No,
I'm
you're
working
Pete,
gonna
on
be
you're
that.
on
It's a
Shep's
while.
stream. Pete, you're on Shep's stream. Speaking intelligently went out the window when you hit entered the live feed.
Well,
That's pretty accurate.
I still try to do what I can. So at least when I have it in front of me. Um,
The only Bob award you're getting, Shep, is the Bob Chapek award. That's based.
Hey, Carol, this is amazing. Stacey Rogers, Isaac Nail, Avery, and 2 other guys.
Yep. We're just here. We're here to support them. We're here to support them. That's great. We're right. So the biggest award for top achievement will be Bob Iger.
Whoa. Almost lost my light.
Good Lord. And the other one, which will be kind of cool, which is going to be a special award for being ambitious, is
Lost my chair.
Breathe, baby, breathe.
Shep just fell into his chair, hon.
I almost lost my light.
Are you all right, Chef?
I took a digger.
One job.
oh my God.
It's a good thing I didn't fall out of the spaceship.
Thank
You
you,
know.
thank you, Isaac, for asking if it was okay because I couldn't breathe.
It's a good thing there was a stormtrooper to catch me, because if there was no stormtroopers back there,
They're right there.
that would have been a bad day. Oh. I officially left. I left my own stream, literally.
Wow. That was unbelievable. I just texted Stephen Corey and told him they got to go back and look at this. You just fell out.
I'm pretty sure I threw my back out, but I'll be fine. I'm not kidding.
Oh my God. That was hysterical. Wow.
It was
Oh.
look on his face as he was back there too.
I know, I was like,
I can't stop laughing at this.
He lost his balance and literally fell to the floor.
well, I went to go sit down and my chair wasn't there.
Steve just said why. What happened?
If Steve wasn't in the world of Disney, he would have seen it.
Oh
Oh,
my God. That was hysterical.
I gotta make the wheels a little less rolly because
Oh
One
my
of the
God.
best Shep moments of all time.
the whole
Yes.
chair just rolled away.
Well, Stacey, as to answer your earlier thing, we're going to have a special one for being ambitious. Speaking of falling out of your chair, and it's going to
Who's
be.
gonna be the first one to clip that and make
I
like
will-
a TikTok of that?
Yeah, I'll give this out, but I'm not giving it out anymore. It's going to be Luxo is going to be the award, Luxo Jr. for the Pixar.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, and Shep can see the button if he wants to. Nobody, not anybody else see it, but the button is unbelievable. Matter of fact, Shep, look at your text. I'll send it over to you.
That was a physical zip slip. I believe that was the first ever recorded on YouTube. That's
Well, that was a big zip.
seriously.
Wasn't it, Ralph? Uh-huh.
Do not show that on the stream. It just came
Nope.
over in your text.
Nope, won't do it. Oh my goodness, that was good. Oh wow.
Yeah, Triple P did an amazing. He the Muppet one was unreal. This one's just as nice. It's incredible.
Dude, he absolutely is graphically amazing.
Yeah, he is.
Like the stuff he does and he can do. And here I have another friend here who's gonna come say hi and probably make fun of me.
Oh.
Hey,
Meg.
Hey, Meg.
Magical Meg.
Did
Hi,
you
Isaac, you are like the best person I have on streams.
Isn't he?
You were just like so awesome.
Thank you.
Meg, please tell us you saw Shep fall.
I did not actually.
Oh,
you got it.
Play the stream.
Yeah, you need to
You
go
gotta
rewind.
Rewind the
and-
stream.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
Stacey,
out.
do you have a time?
you could
stamp
probably
for that?
actually
No, I don't.
Pete, you could probably actually like record it. You could probably rewind it, record it, and we'll play it on stream.
Meg,
Yeah,
you
I
missed
gotta-
one of
I
the
gotta
best
do it right
Shep
now.
moments
I need
of
to
all
record
time. You
this.
gotta watch it.
Usually, my timestamps I usually get after the stream.
Okay, let's find it right now.
It was about 10 minutes ago,
I'll get
maybe
it.
less.
Yeah, it was about eight minutes ago.
So you
I'll
fell
get
off
it.
your chair?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Yep.
There's a good chance.
He went
His
completely
light
to the floor.
started to fall in front of him, so he was leaning forward to fix the light. And when he went back to the chair, it wasn't where it was when he got up.
10-14 ago, or
No, about 8 minutes ago.
oh my god.
Give or take 30 seconds.
Give or take.
Now I got to go find it too.
I'm like so curious.
Actually, I could hold on. I could probably do that. Hold on.
Well,
Let's
let's
see if I
just
can-
watch it back
Yeah,
as a
almost got
group. Can we watch it back as a group?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
All right. Oh,
yeah.
Dreamception.
oh,
Julie says, "Meg, get out while you can."
almost got it.
All right, it's 4 minutes and 50 seconds back, roughly.
Okay, so Ryan will play that for us.
Yeah, I'm finding it right now. You said 4
Time-
minutes.
Take your time. We have all night.
The timestamp on it is about 5:00. Looks like 5.
Oh yeah, I got it. All right, I got it.
Oh.
Yeah. Here we go. Hold
You
on.
get it?
All right, let's see if I can share this.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to be in tears again.
So everyone in chat, if you blinked the first time, pay attention this time.
I'm so excited.
Oh, why is it Inception like that? Hold
Check
on.
this out, Meg.
Stream it, finish, stream it, finish, stream it, finish, stream.
Oh, hi, Avery.
Oh,
All right, there we go.
Yes, let's do this.
Oh
The
boy.
not
Watch this.
instant replay.
Check this out, Meg.
That's great.
Caitlin says it's 44.
So the biggest award for top achievement will be Bob Iger.
Here it
Here we
goes, here it goes, here it comes, here it comes.
Like-
Go on, wait for it.
Good Lord. And the other one, which will be kind of cool, which is going to be a special award for.
But yeah,
That is
Enter the live feed.
totally something I
Watching-
would do.
that's pretty accurate.
Watching
I still try to do what I
watching
can.
Isaac laugh in both spots
my
was
leg.
We're gonna get it
hysterical.
one more time.
And the other one, which will be kind of cool.
Here we
Look how
which
look
is
how it
gonna be
just
a
rolled
special
away.
award for being vindictive.
getting better and better.
But yeah.
Oh,
That is awesome.
you can hear Ray telling me to breathe that time.
Oh,
That is
Once
something
I
that
could breathe, I was laughing that hard.
I would totally do that. Though, if that would happen to me.
it just rolled away.
I may have to go record that clip and put it on my show tomorrow night.
At least you rolled away with the stormtroopers. So
Well, I'm lucky they were there because they held me up.
yeah, they're
Like they-
actually really good friends.
Yeah, they
So,
like caught me because I would have fallen right out the
yeah.
bay door there, and I would have been in space. You know.
So is your stormtrooper name FN 729 because you have 729 kids?
Oh my gosh.
Who was the kind soul who asked if he was okay?
That was Isaac. I was like,
Isaac.
Oh.
Or was it Avery? I think Isaac, were you the one that asked? Which one of us? I know, wait.
It was,
not
it was
which one
Isaac
of us.
or Avery. It was
I
one of
know
them.
it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Wait.
I wasn't there, so
It wasn't Meg. Wasn't Meg.
No,
Yeah.
it was not. I don't think it wasn't me. No.
Mary says it was
Avery,
her.
were you
in
the one
chat.
that asked? I think then it was Avery.
It
could be
must have been
Avery.
I guess it was me.
It was it. Was it?
Mary says it was
Avery's
her.
like, no, it wasn't me either because I was laughing.
Yeah.
Oh.
wow, what a good entrance. I feel like that totally made my day.
It was interesting.
Like genuinely, are you okay?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm like, you know,
His back caught his fall. He's fine.
Yeah.
I'm still in my 30s, so like, you know, the back pain will go away tomorrow. You know.
Here's the scary part. If that happened to me, I couldn't get back up.
Oh man.
I'd be laying on the ground saying, "Hey, how's the stream going?"
Well,
Yeah, I
Oh
caught
my gosh.
myself a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you know, I get. It's hard. I feel like a weather person. And over here we have clouds to your right.
Chris said stormtroopers can't shoot the enemy and Shep can't sit in a chair. So works out.
Wow.
It's like equal parts. You know.
That background is sick, though. It's amazing.
I know. I want one. How do you get that on here?
It's just a picture. You got to green screen it. If you go to settings.
I feel like we've had this conversation. Cam,
Well, so
and
I bought like so. There's actually like a green screen here. Actually,
Oh.
I'll show you right now. I think I can switch it off. Yeah.
I don't
So
know
like
if I should try this on.
I like
Live.
legit have a green screen there, and then when I put this on,
Oh, I don't have a green screen.
So what else do you have to go up there?
I could do anything. I could do any picture. I could do. I don't know what that one is.
Could you take a snapshot of when you were like halfway through the fall and put that up?
Probably.
That would be hysterical. You should do that for Wednesday.
Yeah. Actually, just keep replaying it in the background.
Yeah, on slow-mo. Yes. Meg's idea.
And if someone could turn it into a GIF, who's like super tech savvy in this chat? Because there's got to be someone tech savvy here on the YouTube.
Yes. And
It's not me.
if you
I
have it,
don't know about the
Oh.
chat, but the great Marco's usually the one that does it for Resort
Yes,
TV
let's
1.
ask Mark.
And now Mr. Shep is at the Magic Kingdom.
That's pretty cool.
hey, it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm not that fancy. I feel
I was
like
gonna do this one, but then I'm hiding the castle. So,
Yeah,
like I gotta be like off center.
You have to be a graduate of Shepherd University to understand all this. That's why you're
I
a
need
bag
to
of
read
donuts and
his-
not a bag of snickerdoodle.
this is Snickerdoodle. I need to read the guides, the how-to.
I have so many of them, and they're
Apparently,
actually.
Mike's waiting for a refund.
Oh yeah, actually,
yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't get it yet. I sent it like 3 months ago. So weird. It came out of my bank account.
Shep,
No, what?
if Steve and Corey come back in, you've got to ask Corey which trip to California was better, with you or with Steve.
Oh, don't put him through that. Don't put poor Corey.
We
through
all
that.
we all know what he's gonna say. Mike, hey, what's up, buddy? Timothy Rainwater's my man. What's up, buddy?
I don't want to put Corey through it because Steve will be devastated.
Oh, I know.
Steve would be devastated if he found out the truth.
We all know who the really phone is.
But I think the real question now is, Stacey, do you have that as a timestamp for Wednesday night when he fell over?
I'll get it.
Awesome.
I'll have it.
Oh my God, the force was strong in that one. He went right down.
Yeah, he did.
The force
So-
is strong with this one.
Yeah, so Timothy actually he witnessed it. So he actually saw that Kylo Ren used his dark force and jerked the chair away.
Yeah. I don't think Kylo Ren would do that, though. Maybe it was like Darth Sidious or someone that was actually a bad guy.
Bill Steffen said cemeteries versus Disneyland at D23. That's yeah.
There's no competition there.
But it
That's
was
why
a cool
on the
stream.
chair was
Oh, it
always
was
to be
so
sure.
cool.
That was one
But
of
a
the
welcome
coolest
one.
streams.
Oh, you know what? Bro, I think I might be able to do that now.
What are you
Let me
doing?
try.
Are you pressing buttons?
Let me try to no, Pro Manhattan came up with the Wind Paper March.
Oh my gosh. Did Pro Manhattan make it? Because I know that she
She
is
did.
such a talented musician.
Yes, she did.
She has like stuff on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
And she's incredibly talented. Did
Mhm.
she so she did create. That's cool. Oh, I can't wait for Wednesday.
I think she sent it to my. Can you, bro? I think he sent it to my Insta.
Do or do not, there will be a Shep fall.
That's good.
There's a high probability
Very much so.
that I will fall.
I like how when I sent the text message to Steve that Shep just fell out of his chair onto the floor. It wasn't, is he okay? Is everything all right? The question
check
was
Twitter.
why. That's what I got.
Why?
Like it
Go
was
ahead. All right, here it is. Let me see if I can play it here.
I'm so excited for this Wind Paper March.
This has never been heard before yet, right, Shep?
That's right, first time ever.
So we finally have something that Isaac and Avery won't know the words to if they are.
Yeah.
Oh, let me.
Unless they're in cahoots with Pro Manhattan and they already know.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh gosh.
Good night, Caitlin.
Oh, good night, Caitlin.
Later, kid.
Isaac looks devastated that it's a song he's not going to know words to.
Inconceivable.
Is that coming over?
Yes. Oh my god.
I don't know if it's coming over the stream though.
I can. Oh. Where did
Isaac
go?
heartbroken. He's trying to learn the words.
If there are words.
They can hear it.
Oh, they can hear it.
Shep will create words if there aren't words.
I march with my wind paper now. I can even
It's very like patriotic.
Christmassy.
I will.
Okay, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it.
I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened. I had a little bit of issues, so I'm back.
Isaac passed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a fight song. I love it. That was amazing.
I guess I'm gonna have to rewind it for this.
Now I just gotta get some of my wind paper to like fly. I gotta make it like a wind
With a
paper
flag.
Yeah.
A big flag in the back. Well, you've got that green screen. Now you can just have it blowing in the wind.
We'll do something.
Oh, this is so cool.
Boom.
In the
That-
beginning, I sound like I'm at a circus.
That was
Pearl,
Boom.
Pearl can do anything.
That was
So
awesome.
talented.
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'm actually
Well-
pretty pumped that it played over this little device I have is like a miracle thing.
But the best part of that was when you started to add words and Avery said, "Don't ruin it."
Don't ruin it.
Right?
It's all right, Avery. I won't. It's okay.
Good.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just stop.
Write down your lyrics, send them to Avery and Isaac to approve, and they'll get them
We'll,
back.
we'll write them down. We'll both write them, whatever we want.
Yeah.
Whatever we're doing.
You guys should actually. You guys should write the lyrics. You should collab and write the lyrics for that for me.
I have them on my phone. That's why I have them on my notes.
Whoa, okay.
Outstanding.
I love it.
Oh, Pearl, thank you.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
I think we should, if someone could find her Spotify link or
Good idea.
I know that she makes all kinds of music, so go check that out.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's actually. So this was on SoundCloud. She's
SoundCloud.
but she does have Spotify. I think Apple. I think she's all over it, like Apple Music, all of them.
I don't know
Isn't
how
she a
all the
mod?
other-
She could post the link
Yeah.
herself.
I don't know how those other things work. I have Spotify, so
Here's what I need, because I know there's somebody that's tech savvy in this chat. We got 52 friends watching us. Somebody pull the segment of sound that Shep just played of Pearl's beautiful music and get the thing where Shep is falling down. Put it, put it to music and send it to me because I want it.
Fun.
oh, she even has her own website. Oh my goodness,
There
Wow.
you go. Manhattan.com.
Oh.
fancy!
Boom.
Well, guys, I'm gonna head off, so I might be waking up early tomorrow. So I'll see y'all later. So,
Isaac,
Good night,
thanks for
Isaac.
joining,
Bye.
buddy.
Good
Appreciate
night,
it, man.
Isaac.
peace out.
Peace, buddy.
Peace out.
Peace. And now there's
Hey,
fun.
Meg, thank you for being the first one in, by the way,
The first one in.
with your votes.
I
Nomination.
was.
Yes, you were.
Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you.
I thought I was so late.
No, you were the
When
first one in.
When
I
do,
was
when do I
waiting.
when do I have to have him back by?
October 31st is the deadline, but the quicker
All right,
I get them, the better.
All right, I'll get it done like
I'm
week.
so surprised.
I'll get ASAP.
And like I said, I
Wait a
really
second.
want.
Toaster Steve.
He looks confused. You look confused, Steve.
I heard Shep fell out of a chair.
He
Nope.
You
did.
did.
Nope.
You missed out.
So
Someone-
I promise you guys come back on. We're gonna get Shep.
Hi, Corey.
Hey, Meg. When you
Hey,
sit
hey,
in chair,
Corey,
there's only
Ask
one
him,
thing.
Shep. Ask him.
Corey, Pete has a question. Corey, Pete has a question for you.
Pete
No,
does have a question.
No. Pete
No,
does not-
Stacy has a question for him.
Stacy has a question for you.
Stacey, go ahead, Stacy.
Corey, which California trip's better, Steve or Shep?
Oh man, that is a great question. A
I
great
know, right?
question. So I'm gonna say they're different. I'm going to be very political and say that they're different kinds of trips. I will say that the trip with Shep was much more intense. It was
Well, it's Shep, of course it is.
yeah. When you're with Shep, it's not as laid back and relaxed. It was a little crazy. Me and Shep slept like 2 hours every night, and that was it. It was crazy because it was the expo week too, so things were crazy that time.
You got up way earlier than I did, though.
What's that?
You got up way earlier than I did, though.
That's not true.
Like at least a half hour.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, because I had to fix my hair.
I would stay in bed as long as I could.
Yeah.
You'd be like, all right, Chef, we gotta go. I'm like,
I would
one
be
more
like,
minute.
"It's time to go," and he would just like, I just see him. He'd just like throw his blanket off and like slide his shoes on, and he's like, "All right, I'm good."
Oh my
And I'm
gosh.
Dude, I swear. It was so much fun though. We've had a good time there because we've been golfing a lot, and because we can't do Disney stuff. But it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. But yeah,
And visiting cemeteries.
You guys went to the zoo?
We went to the zoo. Yes.
We went to the San Diego Zoo.
Yeah. Go ahead, tell them. Don't hold it on me the whole time. This is not my street. That is messed up.
So we're gonna get out of here because we're at the we're gonna go into the World of Disney store here in downtown Disney. No, yeah, downtown Disney.
That's where we are.
So we're gonna go into the downtown Disney store. We just wanted to say hi.
I like your hair color, Meg.
Oh, thanks. It's been this color for quite some time, but
I know, but it looks brighter tonight. Like your light is
It
brighter
does.
on it.
should I
Look,
turn
man,
it up even brighter? Do I look even brighter?
Yeah, look at that. When you do that, it gets
I
way,
can't-
it
I
gets
can't
way
see anything.
brighter. See,
Be
you turn the
careful,
light,
Meg.
and you as soon as you turn the light, you went from Meg to Ariel. Like that quick.
Don't
Don't
tell
tell
Patrick
Zip.
that.
Don't
Don't
tell
tell
them.
I just got a text from Zip.
Someone,
He'll be right home.
someone call and wake up the old man.
Meg, go like this. Go like this.
Wait, no, you do the singing and then I'll just be on the rock.
All right, hey, listen. It's only 7:30.
I don't want much.
Listen,
Just your
Maybe
boy.
shed a tear.
it's only 7:30 here. We have plans, so we're gonna jump out. So
So
we
we're
can
not
get to
cool
our
enough
stuff.
to hang out with you on Saturday nights. So
Yeah,
Guys,
priorities. At
Bye,
least
all.
this time it's Corey.
enjoy your time on Saturday night at the World of Disney.
Have fun.
Stacy,
Yes.
thank you for the good question. I appreciate that.
even a political.
And-
You're welcome.
And so, just to be clear, it was
Basically,
I-
that's all he
Corey,
talked
I-
about. Your trip.
I get the I got the you know.
Oh God.
Let's just say that Trader Sam's isn't open this time. So
Oh,
Dang.
Corey. Josh and
Yeah.
Jenna went to Madame Tussauds today, and someone said in chat that Neil Patrick Harris looked a little bit like you because of the hair.
Oh,
yeah,
I
I've heard
see
that. I've heard people say I look like Neil Patrick Harris.
I could see that.
What are you doing?
Oh, should I show the hair?
But no, he's taller than me. Like literally, the camera was
Corey's being
closer to my
violated by
face.
by Steve with his
I
hair.
know. Yeah, like I can't even just stand here and talk in front of the other camera, just like trying to attack me.
We gotta go. Love you guys.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Steve wants Corey all to himself now. Bye, guys.
Bye.
He's like, he's mine.
Special
Steve
time.
is like, actually, I need some alone time with Corey's hair.
Corey gave me a strand.
Yeah, he might have.
I keep it in a
According-
plastic box under my bed.
According to Steve, Corey's hair smells like angels in a meadow.
It's
Oh.
concerning to
Wow,
me
that's
that
weird.
Steve has
That's-
smelled his hair.
TMI. That's more than I need to know.
That's funny. They're having a blast though. They send Marco Polo's like every half hour, and they played. I think they played golf yesterday and today, plus the zoo. Yeah, they've been crushing it.
Good night.
Good for them.
Yep, I'm jealous. Looks fun. I wish I was actually supposed to go to that trip, but I didn't book it because I wasn't sure what was going to happen, and
That's where golf.
And
was
then
Right.
hindsight, if I booked it, I wouldn't have been able to go anyway. So
Mm.
it was a good thing I didn't book it because then it would have been a loss of money. But yeah, we were
Yeah.
supposed to go. I
At
was
least they're
supposed to
having fun. That's a good thing for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a little Disneyland trip, but there's always hopefully next year, or maybe the year after that.
That's a
Or-
bucket list thing for me. I
Didn't
want
they
to have
announce the D23 dates for? Wait, they're doing it 2022 now, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's going to be even years.
which gives them more time to work through all this, and that's a smart
Right.
play. you
Yeah.
know? Especially if they want
And
to
plus,
take a break.
like, and plus next year is the 50th, right, for
Yeah.
Disney World. So you don't want to have that
Yeah.
event on the same. They want to. I would imagine they would want to stagger it, so it kind of worked out for them. But man, that if you ever get a chance to do that event, the D23, it's pretty unbelievable.
I want it.
It looked fun.
Yeah, it was so worth it. I mean, I don't know, it was like $100 and something, I think, for the 4 days, or $200 maybe for like the 3 days of events. But it was worth it because there's just so much stuff going on. It was tricky because when we went last year, it was the first time they did solely online like reservation. So you had to like sign on at a certain time to get that panel that you wanted. And Corey actually, because like Corey has a connection, like a decent like internet connection, and so he was able to.
I thought you were going to say cast member or friend, and I was going to say, was it Ian?
No. Well, he might have helped a little bit with the
Yeah.
internet connection because he's also a tech guy.
Ah,
Well, that's a story for another day. But yeah, he was able to get on, and we got every single panel that we wanted. But literally, it was like sold out within like 4 minutes.
yeah,
I
you
have,
got
I have a real question.
Yeah.
Could
No.
you say
Oh yeah.
that Corey is like the female Rapunzel? Maybe he has magic hair that gives him good internet
Oh my
connection.
God, Meg's just giving me ammunition. I love it.
I think
You actually have to sing the song, the flower gleam and glow, whatever it is,
Mhm.
and then like his hair will glow,
Mhm.
and you'll get like really strong internet connection, like a
Yes.
hot
It's now
spot.
really vibrant.
and
Yeah.
like what he'll do
No.
is like off camera, he'll just stick a piece of tin foil just to give it a little extra connectivity.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's
Right
That's
now in
key.
California, they're listening to this. Corey is trying to dial in to address this, and Steve is holding him back, tackling him going into the store. That's what's going on.
Steve,
I love
that's why actually Steve likes to hang out with Corey, because he has magic hair.
Yes, magic.
that's accurate.
That needs. I'm gonna make that a question for Sunday night, Meg.
Okay, I'm contributing.
It's a magical Meg question.
At least it's not about the toe cleavage.
Oh, no, that's Stacey
Oh
Rogers.
boy, here we go again.
Yep.
No, that should be Ryan's, not mine. McDowell, Ryan McDowell.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't address me like that.
Not
did
you.
Yeah.
Not you. Ryan McDowell.
When is he
Where
coming
is
up?
he, by the way?
Right,
He was gonna pop on, but he was pretty beat. He had a long week, so
Ryan McDowell is such a class act. Let me tell you something.
He likes
love
the
that-
toe cleavage.
Well, besides that, but I love this kid because I had a I don't mind saying it. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. So
is Ryan on tomorrow?
No, here's the thing. Ryan was at a date lined up for December 20th. And I had a YouTuber reach out to me that has some limited dates because of everything going on. And I've wanted to interview this YouTuber since I started. And that gentleman is the Big Fat Panda, who is
Nice.
who just committed to my show, but he only gave me a couple dates that he could do. And so I called Ryan and said, hey, would you mind switching your date to go back a little bit to help me out so that I can interview John on the hot seat? John wants to do the hot seat and said, bring on any question you want.
That's awesome.
So I am ecstatic of two things. One, that Ryan's just such a class act, and he did it for me. He backed up a little bit. And that I'm going to be announcing tomorrow that the Big Fat Panda is now going to be December 20th, the same night that we debut which is also going to be. You're getting so much early stuff, Shep. You brought me on the right night.
Danny, what's up, buddy? Good seeing you, man.
Good to see you. December
Technically,
20th.
you announced it tonight, Pete.
I did. I don't mind. I love Shep. I'll do anything for Shep. September 20th, we're announcing, big time tomorrow for everybody, but everybody here will know that there are 31 YouTube channels coming together that will be working together to recite The Night Before Christmas, and it will be put out on December 20th on my channel, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. I can't wait. I'm excited about it. So The Night Before Christmas. And your host for it is not me. When you see it, you're going to open up the video and be like, oh, my Lord. So it's going to be good.
It's gonna be epic.
It's going to be big. I'm excited about it because for all the right reasons. It's so that families can sit together at Christmas on a Sunday evening.
It's going to be awesome, dude.
And listen to The Night Before Christmas, which is one of my favorite Christmas carols.
Is it the night before Shepmas?
It is not. This will be legit, but that is something that
Because that one's not.
This will be legit.
This will be legit. So 31 YouTube channels.
And actually, I am going to have an event, though, called Shepmas. And I'm actually going to have an event the last 10 days of October called Sheptober.
Sheptober.
Which I'll announce all the details next Saturday.
Mickey's
Because
Magic Meg would
I
like
haven't
to know
exactly
if Corey Fair is magical.
figured out what the details are yet. But they'll all be determined and figured out.
Wouldn't that question be if Steve thinks Corey's hair is magical?
No, I got it as Mickey's Magic Meg would like to know if Corey's hair is magical and flows like Aurora.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna,
it's Rapunzel.
Yeah, Rapunzel.
Corey, oh, let down your hair.
And if Corey sings, does he get better internet connection?
I'm actually so I'm posting a link. I'm posting a link right now called Dream Finders. It's a YouTube show, or it's a documentary series, not series, but a documentary that this Tony Cortez put together. He's small, very small channel, and but either way, he got connected with John Big Fat Panda, Lou Mongello, Jenny Lynn Knopp, Ricky Briganti, Karina Anderson, a bunch of like OG, like Disney. None of them at the time were affiliated with Disney. They're basically like what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Just way back. Like Lou Mongello started the podcast, and Big Fat Panda, same thing.
They have like
he was
1.76K subscribers, not many, and it's even approved by Mickey Views in the comment section, so you know it's great.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, the documentary is really good. It was well put together, but it's kind of a glimpse into these people and like their journey and how they formed like or how they brought their love to Disney into their like lifestyle, basically like their livelihood.
Oh, I did see this. Mongello had it on his channel one time. I saw it. It is really good.
Like Lou talks about how he was just like in his basement. He was like was he an attorney or?
Yeah, he was an attorney.
Yeah, and he like quit his job, left everything, and moved down to Disney. And same thing like Jenny Lynn Knopp, who I think she worked for the Diz for a little bit after or in between, and now she actually works directly with Disney. She was a producer for that Animal Kingdom series that just came out, actually.
Yeah.
Ricky Briganti does. He started. What's that? Some big web page that was around, or it's still around, but it was very big back in the early 2000s before things got really mainstream. But he still a very big website. Ron Schneider, who was the original Dream Finder. He was the original. He was the original character that would go out and meet people with Figment. So he was like the original Dream Finder. It's a really good documentary, though. I think, to be honest, it was the first thing I think I saw on YouTube back in like 2015 that really kind of pushed me to the direction of like wanting to do something more Disney related and kind of get into this. So it was really good, really good.
Speaking of, it just got me thinking. There's another documentary series. It's on the Kenny Johnson's channel. It's called Uploading Walt Disney World. And this series, like what Resort TV One is actually involved in, as well as Michael K, Mickey Views, Raw Plays, Disney Dan, Bright Sun Films, and I watched. It's on a wrestling channel, but they've done all their most recent ones was about Walt Disney World, and they just did a one-off about Sean Russell, aka Nick Orlando, and it's very interesting so far. Like so far they so the one-off, but they only uploaded part 1 for now. He hasn't done part 2 yet, but so far it's really interesting. Just diving into these vloggers and how they do it.
Wow. And who's that?
Kenny Johnson. I'll post the link in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, put the link in the chat. I'm going to try to reach out to Tony Cortese and see if I can get an interview with him on my Wednesday show.
Yeah. Yeah,
That'd be
because
really cool.
it was back in okay, so it came out in November 2016, so it was probably right around early 2017 that I found it then.
Pete, who do you have on tomorrow night?
Living in Diz, Corey tomorrow night, and that crazy Disney lady next Sunday. The rest of my year, as I tell everybody, it's just as strong as the first 12 shows I did with Meg and Shep and everybody else. You've got some incredible Disney people, content people with both of those guys. You got, Panda's now in there. You got Paige and Mr. Morrow. You got WDW couple. Triple P is going to be on there. It's going to be good. We're going to finish the year with a bang. That's for sure. Provost Mark Bass is doing it.
I have to call in for Nate just to say, hi, Nate. I'm just calling. So you don't
To give
have
you a break. To
so
give
you don't
you a
have
break.
to answer a question right now.
Yeah, I remember he did that for you.
Yeah, as long as you don't call
Meg,
in
was nice.
asking questions, Meg.
I was going to say, I thought Meg teaches everyone to ask questions.
No, I don't teach anyone that. That's just who I am.
Preston told me the other day, he goes, Dad, do you remember when Meg was on and she asked you questions? I said, yeah. He goes, do you realize that at that point you actually called her Megan?
I got the dad voice.
No.
Megan.
Someone needs to
You
tell
could see
Nate.
you were starting to get frustrated, Pete.
He said, I remember specifically, he said, this is not how this works.
Nope.
You answer the questions and I ask them. You do not ask me questions.
You were an amazing interview.
Someone
We had a
needs
lot
to-
of fun that night, and that's all that matters. People
To be
got
fair, all I needed was clarification. I was asking follow-up questions to your questions.
You know what? I don't care. You can get away with it, and all I care about is that more people see how special you are. That's all I cared about.
I think the funniest part was just Pete wasn't having it though. He's like, no,
Nope.
you can't. No, it doesn't work this way.
You let me do it for the first one
He's
because
like, fall in line or you're done.
because the question was, who would you call for your phone a friend or like who wants to be a millionaire? And people, I guess, were just giving answers.
It
And-
was a good question. What category?
I said, what category is it? And then he let that one slide. And then for a follow-up question, I think I asked another like clarifying question. He's like, no. You're not doing that anymore.
What I actually wanted to say, I get it. You're smarter than me, but we're going with my questions. That's what I wanted to say.
How dare you be 2 steps ahead of me?
Yeah.
I just wonder if anybody's going to be funnier than Mama Mouse.
Nope.
Well, I mean, it's
No, I
tough.
don't think so.
They're all unique in their own ways. I mean,
Right.
the great thing was about that is that Mama was nervous at the get-go about, this and that. And then she just sat down, and it reminded me, Johnny Carson was one of the most biggest introverts you would ever meet. If you actually know his whole story, he was actually terrified every time before he went on stage that he was going to flop. And yet the camera went on and his character and light switch just turned. And that's what happened with Ibone that night. When she came on there, I was like, holy cow, who is this? Let's go. This is great.
And
So
it's so funny. Tina said, yes, that's why I stopped calling her Megan, because I realized she's probably only called that when her mother is mad at her. And actually, it's the contrary. I only occasionally get called Meg. For the most part, people call me Megan. That's just obviously my name, but people will shorten it no matter what. And I think it's started in this YouTube community because people don't know how to spell my name. And it's just always a nickname that I've had. My mom sometimes calls me Megara, but for the most part, it's like they'll shorten my name to Meg or Megan. Like most people just call me Megan though, in like my personal life here. So it's so interesting to see who calls me Megan, just based on like how people know me.
We actually talked about your parents tonight in the house at dinner. We were talking about where the picture was going that you all sent me for my birthday, and then we were actually having Jimmy Seafood, and then Preston goes, "Yeah, Meg's parents really liked it."
Oh, they do. Yeah, they love it. They ordered it twice.
And Chris, I'm just looking back and seeing that question. Honestly, if you're thinking about making a video or a vlog, just do it. Like
What's his question?
If you don't mind me, says, if you don't mind a question for you, Pete and Meg, let's say someone is thinking about doing a video or a vlog. Do you have any tips or advice for that person? So honestly, just, and I saw, actually Pearl responded, let's see.
Pearl also has a some CDs or something I saw.
Yeah, just turn on the camera and start, and then film what you're passionate about. And that's 100% accurate. So like, the beauty about anything like with a vlog is you can edit it. So you can literally just sit there in front of a camera and just look at it. You hit record and just look at the camera.
It takes me so long to edit because I mess up so many times, but for the most part, I end up just like cutting out half of it. But
that's the best part, though. You can just.
I started my YouTube channel by talking about Disney pins because that's what I really, really love. And I know that Chris likes pins as well. But just like you were saying and what Pearl Manhattan was saying, like you're here, I'm assuming you're here in this community because you like Disney. So find something that you like specifically talking about with Disney. Whether I would also say, find out what kind of content you want to do, whether it's vlogs or streams or a mixture of both, because pretty much all of us do a mixture of both. In this community, like our little niche. Most of us do both. I think a lot of us lean a little bit more towards streams as well, but there's so many people that will come and support you no matter what, because you're just an awesome person. So
yeah, that's the beauty about the community is that everyone supports each other. So
yeah.
And following up on what they said, don't worry about as long as you're happy with your content, regardless of what you do, bud, you're going to have people out there that love it. And you're going to have a couple naysayers that just either like doing it for fun or do it. And as long as you're happy with the content that you put out, at the end of the day, that's what matters.
I also think
and take your time with it. So like literally, it may take you a dozen times sitting in front of the camera and talking to the camera and just going through your footage and seeing if you like it. If you don't like it, scrap it. Try again until you finally come up with. Because it does take a little bit of time to actually get comfortable sitting in front of a camera, because that's kind of weird in itself when you're sitting there talking to a camera.
I still am not comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, especially like doing it in public, you're like walking around and people like look at you and you're just like,
they're like, what?
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
The other thing I'll tell you is the advice that Megan gave me a long time ago when I was not that long ago, but a while.
What did I give you? Oh my gosh, what did I say?
I actually listened to you. I do. You told me that whenever I do it, make sure that I had my lighting and my sound together so it came across good, because people will turn off. It was something to that effect. People will turn off.
That?
Yeah, we were talking.
Actually, more than anything, sound is the big thing. Audio is probably the biggest thing. If you have bad audio, people don't want to hear bad audio. Picture people can deal with if it's bad. Like for the most part, you want to have somewhat decent audio more than anything. But most cameras have decent in-camera audio.
Yeah.
So especially like a modern camera that you don't have to go get like an external mic or something like that.
If you have like a smartphone, you're like, I get questions a lot of times, like, how do you start a YouTube channel? Like, if you have a smartphone, your phone is probably going to take video. You could probably take 4K video on, although I wouldn't suggest taking 4K video, but your phone has good audio and good video. Like, you should be good.
Yeah. Like all my vlogs, well, I do have a decent camera that I've been using occasionally, that I do have a mic on and stuff. But that's because I ended up buying like a lightning adapter to SD card so I could upload it into my phone. But currently I ended up just selling that camera because I just didn't use it enough. But I did about maybe 15 vlogs or something with the camera and uploaded it, and then but all the rest of them have been on my cell phone. I literally use my cell phone. Jenny, all the footage that Jenny has is on her cell phone, and the audio is not bad. It's not what you're looking for. It's just not to be like super crackly. I mean, there's obviously like if it's windy or something like that, you're gonna get pretty messed up audio. But like I have an iPhone 11 Pro, and yeah, I mean, honestly, even if you have 4K, film in 1080 because the file sizes are way smaller if you just film in 1080. And also, 90% of people that watch YouTube watch it on their phone. And the best quality you're going to get out of your phone anyway is like 720. So, yeah, the reality is most people just shoot. And like you could have, I mean, there's cameras out there now that are like 8K, which is silly because computers can't even handle the editing on it. Like you have to have a $10,000 computer to edit an 8K video.
Yep.
So you spend $3,000 for an 8K, camera, but it's not even realistic because you're not going to see 8K over YouTube, especially if you're doing like a YouTube video, unless you're doing like a full production type style movie that you're not going to watch, because YouTube in itself has a separate processing. So like, even if you, so let's say I film the whole entire thing in 4K and I export it in 4K and it's a 4K video. As soon as I upload it to YouTube, YouTube has its own compressions and completely destroys the quality. It's technically not a 4K video, even after
4K.
Yeah, after YouTube, does its thing to get it to where it needs to be. So there's no point in even filming in 4K. Like my phone, I got like I said, the iPhone 11 Pro, and it's got great 4K video. I shoot everything in 1080 because, to save memory on your phone, and also because it's easier editing. Altogether, it's just an easy process. So iPhone's easy.
I'll say that when I started doing my stuff at home, I did find that I wanted to invest a little bit more into my audio. And I truly love these Yeti microphones. Yeah. Absolutely love. I have 2 of them, and I'm a big fan of those. I wasn't sure what to get at first, and a bunch of people recommended it. I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
I also want to say, if you are looking into doing anything more, like you really want to, like, I think people don't realize how expensive YouTube can be for a hobby, like just to get the equipment to do it. But if you're doing it on your phone, that's totally awesome too. But the best purchase that I ever made for my YouTube channel is my ring light. And I use that every time you guys see me on a stream, on camera, anytime. I always have my ring light, and like you could see, let's see, that's how dark it is without my ring light. It's not good quality. You just don't see my face. And I actually don't even have a mic. So I can't attest to that. But you can also go on shops like B&H or like just look for refurbished equipment as well. I bought cameras that are refurbished, or look on any website that you could potentially get cheaper cameras, because refurbished equipment isn't bad. It just they might have fixed something and they're reselling it. So
or Canon has a refurbished site, so you can go to Canon Refurbished and you can get like, a popular vlogging camera that a lot of people use or were using for a long time was like the G7X Mark II.
Yeah.
And altogether, it's got great picture, great audio. It's a tiny little camera. It's a compact, basically, camera that you can fit in your pocket. So it's a great camera for that. And you can find them on Canon for probably, not half of what, I think they're like $700 new. So you could probably grab one for like $400 maybe for refurb, or a lot of people.
I got mine refurbished maybe 3 years ago for just about $400.
Yeah, and it's a great camera. And like, now a lot of people are using the M50, the Canon M50, because M50 you can you can get interchangeable lenses for. And Chris, don't worry about it. Like I love tech. I'm like a wicked tech nerd. I love talking about tech. So for me, this is if people get bored, at least you're learning something about camera stuff. Because
I mean, also like I know Emily said that she has no interest in having a YouTube channel, but like I think about Ryan McDowell and like we're trying to get him to get a channel, and like we love having our friends have channels because that means we get to interact with you even more so than we do now. Like instead of in the chat, it's face to face, or we get to watch you or learn more about your life through YouTube. And I think a very unexpected outcome for all of us, including everyone in the chat, is how many friends we've made through this whole process. And it's really just like getting to learn more about who someone is. And even though like I've been on YouTube for almost 3 years, well, under 3 years, but I feel like I'm still learning new things about all these people that I've known for that long. And it's awesome.
Meg, where did you get your ring light? Because I just saw one at Walmart for like $30.
Yeah, Amazon. You can get one on Amazon for that.
I got mine on Amazon. And I mean, mine's a little, it came with different diffusers as well. You probably don't need a super fancy one. They actually sell ring lights for your smartphone. So if you are vlogging on your smartphone, try one of those. They actually, I think they're like monopods too, where you could get them. But I have like a big, it's pretty big. But I also can use that for photography or anything else like that. So yeah.
Yep.
I love it. Megan Shep dropping the info tonight.
Like my mic is I use a Audio Technica.
I like it.
ATR 2100.
Nice.
And it's so I have it as an XLR mic right now, but this is a both XLR or USB adapter, so I can just use USB.
Do you like it there low like that? Do you prefer it low? Because like I got mine is above me over my head.
Yeah.
I went that route.
I do just because I can get it just out of frame, so it's not like, hey guys, how's it going tonight?
He's Wolfman Jack now.
With Shep's luck, if it was above him, it might fall on his head.
That's 100% accurate. So, but I have so this is like a desk mounted. I think that's the other reason why. I mean, you could do it either way, but I just have a desk mounted, mic boom arm, so that just kind of like moves wherever.
I put mine straight up and over top is where I went with mine.
Meanwhile, for vlogging, I have a iPhone 5. Still works like a charm, even after dropping it from some Bleachers or robotics competition last year. It still works like a charm.
100%.
I just use it for filming, for editing. I have a specific app that I use for editing my videos that aren't filmed with the phone. And it took me a while to get to 3,000 subscribers, but I finally made it.
Awesome.
Man, that's huge.
On the way, I'm proud to be a part of this community. Like one of the ways, which I'm still quite shocked about this, is just even for a small child like me, like to have a video that's about to hit 100,000 views.
That's huge.
Wow, that's awesome. Avery, when that happens, let me know.
It's a video called My Friends Call Me. It's like a clip from the movie Scoob that just was released some time ago, and it's an edited clip. I did it myself, and it's about to hit 100,000 views, and it's mind blowing. Like I wasn't expecting it to go viral like that.
That's incredible,
especially for a small channel like mine.
Wow, that's huge. That's huge. I think the most any of my videos even have. I think my biggest video I think is like 5,000, and it was like a D&T one back when we were doing D&T rotating through.
Wow.
So, and you know what's even mind blowing? The one that's about to hit 100,000 views, it's only 4 seconds long. Only 4 seconds.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So I guess the goal is to go viral is for this video to be short, because people have short attention spans, and there you go. I guess it'll go viral.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Yeah, YouTube. We could. I mean, well, Jeff Dolop Dad. He does Creator Talk. Oh, with Lynn. Him and Lynn do Creator Talk on Sundays at I think 10. Is it 10?
10:30.
10:30.
And so they talk about everything, but man, you could you could talk about YouTube for days because of the way it's a whole nother world. How things hit, how they don't hit. It's
Algorithm.
crazy.
Yeah. When they hit, though, it's ridiculous. That night that LBV was on with me, we hit one of those algorithms, and all of a sudden there was 500 people in the chat. It was like, whoa.
It's like a 10:30 Eastern, I believe it is. Yeah, Tina. Yeah, it's like you have to have this like almost like perfect alignment of a couple things, and all of a sudden like you just start getting suggested out, and then all of a sudden things start popping off. But that's with a live stream. With a video, if you put a video out, there's even more stuff on a video that, because the algorithm in itself, you could say it changes, but the reality is it's pretty consistent. It's been pretty consistent. There's small tweaks, I guess, but for the most part, and it's just, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing to understand, because you could do everything right and then have nothing hit, and then you have one small thing, and then it hits and takes off. So it's weird. YouTube's a weird place.
It is weird.
It is.
Yeah. Like, not a weird place. I meant like the way that YouTube just disperses videos to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. It's very strange.
Yeah.
You look at just my last 2 weeks. I had Nick on. He's got 8,000 subscribers, and we had 350 plus people in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had Jackie on the next week with 30-some thousand, 36,000, 37. Mm-hmm. And we had barely 100 plus. Now, granted, Resort TV 1 was going, but it's weird how the 1 week before, with all the same SEO items and all my keywords and everything the same, except for I changed Nick and Magical News Live to Jackie and her channel name, and it picked up one and not the other. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. Weird. That's like, even, like with Diz and that, there's like a couple things that it's, and I don't know if it's happened a few times for us where like you get a rush of people right in the beginning. So, typically we'll have maybe like 60 or 70 people waiting when we go live. As soon as we go live, it might bump up to 100. And if it bumps up to like 125, that giant bump triggers something. And then a ton of comments back to back to back to back trigger something. A bunch of likes all come in. So it's like within the first 15, 20 minutes, if there's a huge jump in activity, it's like almost the algorithm's like, oh, what's going on over here? And then it starts pushing it out. But it's also happened later in our streams. Like we've had 100, 125 people for the first hour and a half. And then the last half hour, all of a sudden it bumps up to over 200. So, for a while I thought I was understanding how things were working. And then all of a sudden it was like, nope, that's not how it works.
I never understand.
Like, what the heck?
I have no idea how that works.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and kick Diz Our Dream out of the stream?
I was just going to point that out to you, Pete.
Sprinkles. You didn't get the cupcake?
No, I ain't got the cupcake.
Those cupcakes look seriously good.
Thanks, Stacey. That's what we want to talk about.
I've never had one.
Sorry, Pete.
Hey, Pete, I've never had one. So,
I was on their website looking at them the other night.
They're just as good as the ones at the confectionery. Both of them are phenomenal. I'm one of few people that I know that actually flew down for my daughter's 16th birthday in the morning, went to the confectionery, bought cupcakes, left the park, got back on a plane, and flew home and was here when she got home from school with Disney cupcakes for her 16th birthday. So that's to me how good they are.
If I had a sprinkles there, I'll gladly send you some cupcakes your way.
Thank you, brother. You need to teach Diz Our Dream a lesson. That's what you need to do.
Well, I will for sure.
I appreciate you. So
basically bidding. Yes. Basically it's, I push some buttons algorithm in a nutshell.
Yep.
It really is.
I'm just trying to figure out when you taught Josh from Resort TV 1 to push buttons.
He learned from the best.
Yeah.
Chris, you should order some and try them. They're phenomenal. Donna sent me some for my birthday, and they are just ridiculous. The cupcakes
I
are.
feel like I need to look up what kind of cupcakes they have.
They've got all different kinds, and when you get down there, when they actually get the live ones, I mean, you get odd
The
flavors.
live ones.
You get a live cupcake?
You get live flavors like there was one the other
Does
day,
it talk to you
live
like,
one.
hey,
like strawberry.
I know I look delicious, but could you not eat me because it kind of hurts?
Yes, that's.
And you're
the
like,
whole
nah,
stuff.
sorry, cupcake, I'm gonna eat you.
Mm.
And he's like, at least I tried, you know.
See, I don't think I can eat these. I think
Why?
they all have
I
dairy.
think they have vegan ones though.
Yeah, I think they
When
do.
I was on their website, I saw vegan ones.
Let me see. I probably shouldn't be looking at them though.
What's it called? Just
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Look, Meg, don't worry if you can't eat them. Jeff will eat them all for you, and then call you and tell you how he did.
I know. he will.
I think
I
we
know
have
that
one
at
near me.
Aaron McKenna Bakery in Disney Springs, they do have ones like gluten-free, dairy-free.
Is it called Sprinkles Ice Cream Shop?
The cupcakes.
I don't know if it's the same thing, Chef.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, they're sick. I mean, you can order them by the dozen, Chef, and have them sent to you. I just refused to do it because it was probably.
Oh my gosh, they have something called a pup cake.
Yeah, have you seen that? How cool is that?
That's adorable. Oh my gosh, it's got a little bone on it. View
Take
pup
care of your
cakes.
pets. Yeah, they're
This dog is so cute. Oh my gosh, wait, I just really just want to show you guys what this looks like. It's so cute.
There's one in New York, but that's too far for me.
They're in Manhattan.
Oh my
Both of them are in
gosh, you
Manhattan.
need to share the screen and show the pup cakes.
I'm like 50 miles away from Manhattan, so that's a bit. It really
This
takes me a while
see,
to
that's
run.
still really far. Oh my gosh, these pup cakes are so
I don't see Jeff in the stream.
Oh.
You must check him out.
Wait a second. Oh, there's not. No, there's no. I thought there was one in Connecticut. Nope. Oh, there's none around us. There's two in New York. There's one that, I mean.
oh gosh.
I'm a huge mark for walking into the confectionery right as the rope drops, and because you're getting the freshest stuff right that just came over. I love
Yeah.
going to them.
Oh my gosh, it's $99 to order them and not including shipping.
Whoa. How many?
I have no idea. That's what Chris
Well-
just said.
Well,
$100 for 12?
it's not cheap, Chef. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Pete, there's one in Georgetown. How far are you from Georgetown? It's Washington D.C.
Oh no, Jeff is still here.
Yeah, he's watching football. So am I, Jeff. I'm watching Georgia lose here. So as I listen to this,
I'm trying to watch football and all I hear is you guys talking about cupcakes. Come on.
yeah, there is one in DC, Angela. You're absolutely right.
I saw that, yeah. It's a
haven't
whole
got
bunch of Cali, though.
Yeah, all over
I
California.
should call Stephen
Yeah.
Corey and tell him to go to one.
Yeah, tell him to bring it back or order us some.
It's even better.
Yeah.
Like, instant. I'm still working on my instant teleportation device.
You know,
I hope
Pete, you ought
I'm
to
pretty
start.
close.
You ought to start asking Jeff Dole Whip Dad because looks like there's two in Dallas.
You know
He's
what?
not far from there.
He's grumpy enough as is.
I think that
True.
our next musical stream should be the Beauty and the Beast one, and then Ryan can be Maurice because he's an inventor.
to sing?
Don't ruin the theater.
Oh, Meg,
Please don't.
what did you do?
Cause I'll sing all night. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you sound like T-Pain.
This is like the best
That's
thing ever.
us.
Wait, what's the song that he sings? What's like a song from the 2000s?
Oh, there's so many.
Like when that? No, let me hold on. What's a good song from him? I mean, not that are they really any good songs, but
Wow.
hold on, I'm looking it up.
Keep
Oh my
it.
gosh. I don't remember how this goes. I'm going to put myself on mute so I can hear it.
What's the name of the song?
buy you a drink.
Buy you a drink. Is it? Oh, and it's DR. Oh, it's drank too. Okay, yeah. Oh, can you guys hear that? No.
Nope.
But you know when it's just like, or like a Kanye West song where it's just like, I can't even think of any songs right now.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh, I would have too much fun with that.
Oh God.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh, Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo. Do that. You got to do Jason Derulo.
Yes.
The wrong thing down. Here we go.
Classic line.
Yeah, me and Auto-Tune are like best friends now.
So I here's something unique, Meg. We were talking about that stream I did last Saturday before. That thing's about to go over 7,000.
Shelly, what's up, Shelly? What is?
Your like magical journey one?
Yeah, it's about to go. I haven't looked at it in a while. I just happened to accidentally click on it. It's about to go over 7,000 views.
But that one deserves it.
100%.
It really does.
Your whole opening sequence you did.
Yeah. That
Was insane.
Jabber 71 helped me out with that and did a real good job with it and you know, so that was good to have that. But yeah, that's my channel opening now. That Shep.
But even the whole sequence that you did after with all the movie, like you put in all the little movies.
Oh yeah.
With the specific quotes and just how you did the way you did it was amazing with the back. Oh, that was good.
It took to Meg's point earlier about it takes time to do stuff.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, this will take me a week or two, and it took me 5 weeks to be, in between crying, which was, pissing me off, because I had to keep stopping because I was getting emotional about stuff. But but I'm really proud of it, and like I sit here right now and I'm looking at the thing. I hit pause on it because I was looking at the views, and I'm looking at this shot from the Beverly Challenge, and there's Shep. I'm talking to you and Dale and Zip, and behind me is Disney Dan and Steve, and there's Triple P right to my right, and Josh and Jenna. I'm looking at all these people and thinking, God, how great is God? It's incredible. I mean, the way he brings all these people together that would have never thought.
Except me. I wasn't there.
Yeah, well, I'm still not happy with Kelly about that. We don't even.
I'm not happy with him either.
You were there on the phone though.
I was, and I do have to say, I totally appreciated that, Pete, and I did feel like I was a part of it. And I got to make Dave do an extra shot.
It was worth it. It was worth it. I didn't care. I wanted you involved.
Thank you.
I actually said something to Kelly about that today. I was talking to him for like 20 minutes today, and we were talking about something to do with Disney. And he was talking about going somewhere. I said, it doesn't matter if you go there. It'll be just like when you were with Meg. You'll go and you won't tell me till after you do it. So he didn't want to hear that.
They're funny.
I forgot the website I was going to.
But I think that's a really good point too, though. Like, I mean, Ryan, I know that you edit your vlogs in like warp speed, but it takes me a really long time to edit videos.
Well, mine are super crazy short and just
when they don't do well, it's really discouraging. So don't get discouraged. I was similar to Pete, not in the same way at all, but just like videos or vlogs that mean a lot to you. You put in your heart. You put your heart into all the videos, but like ones that are super important. And my marathon video was that for me. And I didn't post that for like months because I was nervous to post it. But then I got such wonderful feedback from everyone, and everyone was so kind. And so that's one that I go back and watch all the time, just as I'm sure Pete will go back and watch that one that he did.
That one was well worth the wait.
100%.
Pete's was really, really worth the wait. I mean, amazing.
Yes, it was. I can't wait to go back and actually rewatch it because sadly we had quite a bit of trolls during that stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very grateful.
Yeah,
there was a lot of it I did not actually get to see.
Yeah. You guys, you and Meg and Jeff, Diz Our Dream, all joking aside about sprinkles, and Donna, even Donna, who was on the show, was handling a lot of stuff. All the moderators were amazing, and I was so appreciative. And it's a good thing. It's
we call that whack-a-troll.
Yeah, it was a huge
whack-a-troll.
for me. I think I told Meg this. I don't know if I told everybody else, but the next morning, Sunday morning, after doing that, I came home in April, and this was just done in October, basically. That's the first time since April, and when I got home here, that I actually slept in the next morning. I actually had the weight off of my shoulders for the first time, and it was such a relief. And to see for my work community, who I'm very close with the military, to reach out to me and tell me how special my Disney family and friends are, that they couldn't believe it. They were overwhelmed by the people that were in there and everything. And to hear that was a blessing. That was because I've always bragged about you guys. I mean, if you remember, Shep, the last stream I did before I got sick was a football stream that I did from my meeting, and was talking about everybody, all the Disney guys and Meg and everybody there, and telling all the people at my meeting, which was 300 people, I basically raised my hand to the meeting and said, "Who here likes Disney? Everybody over here." And they just started telling them about the community, So yeah, it was good for them to see how important this community is to me.
Yeah. It was so nice though to get to see people that, like, I'm so sorry, I don't remember your friend's name who came to visit you every day.
Todd.
Yeah, Todd. Oh my gosh, like it was so nice to see him, and the woman who wrote the diary too.
Robin.
And it was just so nice to get to see those people who were such a huge part of that as well, like your recovery
the big behind the scenes players,
Yeah.
That's why when I called in, one of the first things I wanted to do was thank Robin, because she was there all the time when none of us could be. But, we were there with you and thought, but she was actually there doing the stuff that I'm sure lots of us would have been there for you.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and it was,
and it was
in the fact that, the owners of my company are two, I can't say retired Marines. I get yelled at when I say retired, because I've been told that a Marine never retires, but
former Marine.
They are not active Marines. I need to say that, but they're still Marines, and they own my company. And they basically came in with my wife and made the decision that, all right, this is now a military operation. No one will know anything, and this is the way it will be handled. And, probably at the best time, my wife was in total shock. She didn't really know what to do or what was going on. She had people coming to her trying to cut off parts of my body every time she showed up at a hospital, and she was lost. And God bless my company. They stepped in and sent Robin here for 2 weeks. And, and I'd like to say I remember some of it, but the last thing I remember, I'm sitting in my office right now. Of course, we've redone it since I've been home, but the last thing I remember is laying down on that floor and telling Dev, I was on the phone with Dev saying, you know what? I don't feel that great. I feel like I got the flu, because we were actually talking about, he was I'll never forget this part. He was at a store looking at rings for Bianca, asking me, what do I think about that?
Wow.
Their relationship. And we were talking about that. And I remember telling him, I don't feel good. I'll give you a call tomorrow. And then I woke up and it was October. And that was what? Okay, so I was down there. It was a week after Galaxy's Edge, and I was back down there with Deb. So that was September 19th. I went in. I woke up mid-October, and I have recollection of what was going on right before Halloween. So it's crazy. It's sad.
What a crazy year, man.
I don't care. I'm here, and I get to see you guys again and everybody in this community, and that's what matters to me. Spend time with my family. Last year for Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Halloween, I was strapped into a bed because, I was still having convulsions a little bit at that time and stuff, and because the toxins were still not fully out of my body, so they had me strapped down. So my Christmas was me laying in bed like this, with my head looking into an iPad, watching the kids open gifts. So this year, I cannot wait to be sitting here. I will be up at 6 a.m. hoing like Danny Kaye and every other. So.
Be careful, Pete. Somebody might throw snowballs at you.
Yeah, it would be you. That's okay.
Do you know what we did on Christmas though?
No, what?
That's when we had our auction.
Was that when it was?
It was on Christmas.
I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
didn't-
Remember, Pete, we figured that
Yep.
out before you did your stream when we were trying to find the auction stream. We figured out it was Christmas night.
You know what, Stacey, you might have told me that, but my mind was going 30,000 things trying to pull this
Right.
together.
That's why I was
'Cause we
wearing a
couldn't-
onesie.
We couldn't find that stream because it didn't actually say that, you know, it was an auction in the
Right.
description. So we were trying to figure out which stream it was. And thanks to Emily, she finally looked up the date that she had Venmoed the money. So we were able to find out which stream it was.
Yeah, Stacey and Emily were big time help in finding it. And, you know, I hope that everybody appreciated it. I mean, I wanted to show part of what you guys did because, again, you know, while we knew each other, we didn't know each other as strong as we do now. And for you all to take that time to do that, I was so, you know, when Preston and Preston was texting me that night, so ecstatic about the pictures and that people were actually donating and that, you know, he even, you know, I remember him saying, who is Pearl? I don't even know a Pearl, but she gave stuff and they donated it. And I was like, okay. And I was trying to, because I wanted to get on the stream, but the doctors wouldn't let me. They told me no. They said, you're too sick. You're not getting on that. You're not getting yourself up. So I was like, okay. And it was that. So that was tough. But to see that happen and just the prayers, I mean, the amount of prayers that came in, I know played a pact. I know that I truly believe, as God is my judge, I'm Catholic.
Leanne.
I'm not overly religious, but I'm a practicing Catholic. But I truly believe the prayer change that happened somewhere upstairs. Somebody said, you know what? His path isn't done yet. He's got some things still to do down here.
Mhm.
And they gave me a second opportunity. And I'm trying to make the most of it by opening up this Disney community and making more people come in and see how great this and that is, or Meg is, or, you know, Dole Whip Dad, Myers and the Mouse, everybody, Donna Jaworski, Nick, everybody. We got so many great people that are fantastic. And it keeps getting better with people like Dad's Build coming in and Live in Disworld, who are two brand new people that I found recently that we kind of have opened up this community, and so many people that have been here forever. I mean, Meg, I remember watching your streams a long time ago and seeing people like Tina and Wheeler and all in your streams and, you know, supporting you and it's been fantastic. And it's good to know Meg, other than, as Preston would put it, the hot redhead that Patrick keeps talking about. So that was how Preston described Meg when we first started. It was great.
I'm still like so embarrassed.
You know, that auction, Pete, we had to keep telling Preston he was not allowed to bid on anything. He kept wanting to paintings.
I know.
He wanted to bid. We kept telling Preston, no, you cannot bid. This money is for you guys. It's not supposed to come from you. It's going to you.
Yeah.
That's why Preston got a special one. That
Well, and that's what I was about to say. His most treasured thing that I'll tell this very quick story. So this is a great story. Meg likes it. So
I'm going to cry.
It's a great story. So Meg, for my 51st birthday, when I got back here to the house, painted me a Little Mermaid picture that is going on our wall above our fireplace. We're having it framed. I loved it that much. But I was looking at it and I said out loud, and he was in the other room. He was in my living room. I was in the dining room talking to my wife. And I said something to the effect of, we should frame this one and the one that Preston has in his bedroom and put them above the fireplace. And all I heard was, that picture's not coming out of my room. And it's the painting that Meg did. It's hung in his room since it came to the house. And he shows everybody that comes over the painting and how Meg signed it on the back and wrote a nice little note to him. And then he puts it back on the wall. His baseball picture that I paid $300 for that I love is sitting on the ground behind the bed. That picture hasn't moved.
Wow.
So it's great. Yeah, he loved it. He did want to bid on those because I remember him texting me, telling me, I'm going to bid on these. And I'm like, texting my wife. I was like, he's bidding on something. She's like, I'm going to stop it. He's not bid. It's a charity for you. And he can't bid. Hey, but I was.
Yeah, we told him he couldn't bid.
Yeah.
He
The
was
whole
mad.
night he was trying.
He was.
I
Like,
ended up.
sorry, Preston.
I ended up basically running the bids in chat and saying when, you know, it was called for who bought it and stuff. And I told Preston, I'm not taking any of your bids.
Mhm.
He's a smart little kid, though. I'm surprised he didn't try to go in under my wife's name or one of my sisters or
I
something.
think your wife's account was there though.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Okay,
Mhm.
good. Well, I covered that. He's a smart kid. He thinks around ways to get stuff, and I give him credit for it. I appreciate the fact that he's worked hard for what he's got. But God,
he's such a good kid. I mean,
I was so touched by that. I remember I laid in bed that night and I cried myself to sleep because one, I was in intense pain with everything, with all the tubes that were still in me. And then the fact of what you guys did, and Steve texted me right before I went to bed, and I'll never forget this. It was 2 hearts and said, "I love you, buddy." And that was all it said. And it just broke me up, man. It just thinking of what you guys did and everything. So, but yeah, it's cool. I appreciate it. I'll be forever grateful. So.
It was so worth it.
You guys helped me get through it. You guys, you may not know it. I hope you do after my video. You guys all helped me get through it. You know, I can't tell you. I know for a fact Preston played for me while I was in the coma. He would come over and visit me, and he played this and that, Corey's show and Josh and Jenna's show consistently for me while I slept. And I still say to this day that had some impact, and it's why I'm trying to give back to the community. You know?
It's because Pete needed to tell Steve to stop wearing makeup and dressing up. That's like
well, my response to that when Preston came in, because you guys had done that a bunch while I was out. Preston came in and told me one down there. It was funny. Something to the effect of, "Yeah, I don't know that Dad, the hot redhead keeps getting Steve to put on makeup and dress like a girl and go to McDonald's." and I remember mumbling because I still had.
She's blushing.
I'm a picture now.
It's okay. I had tubes that were in my
You match Avery.
You match Avery?
Hi, Avery. Hey, Avery, do you want to do an audio high five? Because we're down here in the bottom.
Sure, why not?
Okay, high five.
High five.
Oh, God.
Good job. Oh, I almost missed that one.
Well, my impression on that was that I went to sleep and everybody got delusions of grandeur talking about Steve putting makeup on. So.
Oh no! It always happens.
If you could have seen him with the paint tape trying to put lipstick on.
I went back, Stacy. All those links you sent me, I went back and watched all those, and I was grateful that I got a chance to see it. I was upset that
and horrified all at the same time, right?
Yeah, I was really upset that I wasn't there. That I was like thinking, God, I can't believe I missed all this. I was just laying there sleeping, and all this was happening, but. The fact that I'm still alive and was able to see it and appreciate it and like the video and be able to, send Steve and, Zip and these guys and, Corey and stuff on different stuff. And message. What the heck?
Oh, it's a skeleton hand.
I just made these and I was super excited. And
you made them?
Yeah, I've been making like all these little Halloween earrings. And Chris just said, I don't want to change the subject, but are those hand earrings? They're little skeletons.
Here's the great thing.
Are you putting them on your Etsy shop?
I don't know if people are interested.
You should. That's cool.
I think you should.
I made little ghosts. I made little bats. I made these little. I hate dangly earrings.
How'd you make them?
Resin.
That's cool. They look. Do they glow?
I wear like a gas mask and goggles, and I look like I'm a mad scientist when I work with my resin.
Do you you have like a mold or something you put it in? Yeah. Carlos, what's up, brother?
I wish they would glow. That would be awesome.
Isn't it past Pete's bedtime? It is.
It was the first time that I made them, so I would love to get like a glow in the dark pigment.
That would be cool.
Yeah, is that you have like a mold? Is that what you do?
Mm-hmm.
If you need help with another mold, I saw how you were hanging them there. Look, my hand does the same thing now.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's okay. I can laugh about it. It's how I get by.
I feel so bad laughing at that though.
No. Laughter is the key to get by. It's how I get by every day. When I look down and know that I'm not the same person. I am the same person in my heart and my head that I was. I'm just not in my body. So, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Takes the mind the longest to catch up with your body.
I can make some molds for you if you want.
How do you make molds?
And what are you going to make molds of?
I use silicone molds.
I can make like anything really.
Is this in your guidebook?
All down in the link below. You'll see my affiliate link to my Amazon merchant page, where you can get all my handbooks.
I just bought underwear off of there.
I have how to make your own underwear.
Yep. And tokinis.
Out of wind paper.
Yeah, and tokinis. Yep.
Tokinis.
So it's like, the underwear and tokini one are all in one book, which is
You're
nice
sold out
because
of a lot of the colors for tokinis.
they are a hot commodity. I mean,
They
those
really-
things
they
are
sold out,
selling
like-
yeah.
They
I'm on
sold
my
out.
third order. I've sold out 3 times.
Wow.
3 times. Yeah. I'm still waiting
I
for.
do have to ask a real question. Did Ryan McDowell buy all of them?
Yes.
I can neither confirm or deny that.
The
Okay.
toe cleavage is strong with this one.
Well, Dad Bills, that is true. Steve and Shep sent me a note and said, look, if you want to come back to this community, you got to give an arm and a leg. And I did so that I could come back.
Oh my god!
He
Hey,
told me to tell
don't
Dan
put me in that comment. Don't put me in there.
No, he said go on
Amy.
Dan's stream and say, Dan, Pete has given an arm and a leg to be on the Disney Fiasco stream, and you have not invited him on as a guest. Like, what else do you want him to do? And I was like, I can't even say this with a straight face, but I did. I said it.
You did. And what happened? Within 10
And he-
seconds. Yeah.
You got it on.
Yeah.
You
I
got
love
him
Dan.
in.
Dan's great.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Yeah. You were good on his show tonight. Was it tonight? Yeah, tonight. Right? Tonight, Saturday? I don't know.
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I watched tonight. I did watch. You were good.
Thank
and
you.
your Monday stream was really good. I really liked the Monday stream with
With our
all-
pillows.
Yeah, it was good.
Our pillows and grocery shopping and coupon.
It looked like Zip was surrounded by a giant intestine. Is what I thought when I looked at it. I was
It
like,
kind of looked like a big tooth.
yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the great thing. So he said to me this morning, we were talking about that, and he goes, I wish I'd have known that I was ending the stream with, I would have put my feet up, racks back. I'm like, dude, you had on shorts. If you went up any higher, we were getting a whole new look at Zip that we really need to get a look at. Yeah. So, yeah, great.
Pillow talk.
We've seen more of Zip than we wanted to that one night on DNT.
Yeah, when his butt came out. I remember that. If you haven't
Oh
seen
yeah, when he was getting the lobster.
if you're watching this and you haven't seen Meg's Monday night stream with the guys, go back and watch it.
Oh, thanks, Pete.
That
It's all-
that was the second.
It was. We're going
iteration.
to have a third
Yeah.
part. We just can't seem to be concise enough.
That was really
so
good.
Pete,
Yes.
you've had the DNT guys on separately.
Mm-hmm.
Any plans to have them all on together?
Oh
They're,
gosh.
they're scared. We've talked about it. They said they don't want to do it, and challenged them, and it is what it is.
I don't remember that conversation.
I think that sounds like a challenge now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I seem to not remember that
Shep.
conversation.
Shep, I'm the VP and you're here, so we can speak for the other guys. Let's commit now.
Let's go back to talking about cameras and the ones you use when you're at home and whatever you do in the bedroom. Let's talk about. Let me have those questions.
In the what?
Wait, what?
We are now Sunday live. It's Sunday, so now I can ask Stacy questions. Stacy,
It's not Sunday yet.
it's close enough, Meg. Stop
But yes,
asking
ask
questions.
Stacy the questions.
Stop asking questions, Meg.
I know that was a statement. I just said it was not Sunday yet.
Oh, okay. Stacy, does size matter?
Mike Wheeler. So glad I was not able to see Zip's crack.
Stacy doesn't want to answer the question. Look at her. I love Stacy. Right now,
It
she's
just
using
depends.
many clips. Huh?
I've got a couple good answers for some of your questions, but
Oh gosh.
There will be.
That's like the worst part. I'd say
Place.
the worst part is as soon as I ended, I had way better answers to all
Yeah.
the questions. I was like,
Yep. And you need to answer them so quickly because you need to move on to the next one.
Steve's already pushing me for round 2 with everybody. He wants me to start bringing everybody back. So, just so you know.
I was delaying some of my answers, which
Yeah, you were driving me nuts with that too.
Yep.
You were dancing really well that night, Fred Astaire.
I'll tell you what, I'm a great dancer.
Yes, you are. Phenomenal. You're dancing, she's asking questions, and all I'm doing is looking for my producer.
And we were back to back weeks.
Yeah.
I know. It was because of our pact.
No, there was no pact.
There was no pact.
The second that I got onto Ryan's stream before I was doing yours, he said, "Just remember our pact that we made." And I'm like, "What pact?" And he said, "All the answers that you, or all the questions that you don't answer, I'll be doing the same thing on my episode." And I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about. That's not our pact."
I'll be honest with you. I was
I
worried about
remember that.
Shep's
I
pretty
said I was going to answer everything the same way you did.
Yeah, well, Shep's pretty quick. He's a smart guy. A lot of people might not think that, but I'm telling you,
No, he's very smart.
He's
I don't-
incredibly smart. And
I
I
don't
fully
think that at all.
Except
I
when you're in outer space. Because actually,
Yeah.
I think maybe what happened is gravity hit you in outer space. That's why you fell off the chair.
Well,
I'm not going to lie. I'm probably, I think my brain got jobbled when I hit the ground.
I was ready for you to
I
answer.
think I
every
dislodged
question.
my brain to the backside.
Do you hear me, Ryan? I was ready for you to answer all my questions with Meg's answers. I thought you would have had them written down, and you'd be looking down and see what her answer was and give me every last one till I figured it out. I was expecting that.
So basically, he would have been asking you questions.
Basically, yeah. Trust me, after Meg did that, I was like, oh God, here we go. I'm gonna get it next week. So
I think the biggest one that I had all planned in my head before going into it, I had it all planned. It was going to be a bomb of an answer. And then when the question came around,
you chickened out.
I forgot and I ruined it.
Can I just-
And then as soon as it was over, I was like, how did I just mess that one up? Like
Which question was it first, man? The whoopee one?
Yes. I was going to say I'm still a virgin.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Well, that makes sense.
That
You know,
would have been a great
it was
answer.
like perfect, you know?
Go ahead, Meg, you're up. Go ahead, Meg. I don't know why I'm taking over.
Instead of off the wall, Robin just said new title for the stream, off the chair.
If I'm on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Off the chair.
That is pretty good.
The Shep family.
I love it. That should be a new Shep thing. You know what?
That'll be
would have been
Saturday. Actually, that'll be my new show name on Saturday. It'll be called
next week. It needs to be called Off the Chair.
yeah, Saturday Nights with Shep, off the chair.
I can't wait.
Jenny must be very close with your mailman then, if that was the case.
I think it would have been funny if he answered that question
Possibly.
and like 2 questions later, all of a sudden Shep has disappeared. Like everything is gone. And you just hear this screaming in the background because Jenny has now come in going, "You're a what?"
You know what? The funniest thing about that question is most of the responses have been pretty honest from everybody when I've asked them after the show. Was that a legit answer? Yeah, it was. To think about the fact that some of these answers we've gotten, the under the canoe at a kids camp,
Disneyland.
Yeah, the in the locker at band camp.
Yep.
Then of course the Sears dressing room. And the great thing about the Sears dressing room was Melissa being in the chat saying, "What?" That I started laughing when I saw that. I almost broke up. But Steve's thing I loved the most, I think, not because of his answer at the library, but because I saw Steve in several streams, Walt's and his own, and this and that throughout that week after, and everybody was pelting him with library card questions, and it was just awesome. It was just awesome. So I'm glad people are enjoying it. I'm glad people are having fun, and as long as people are smiling in these tough days, I'm happy.
No,
So-
the worst part was that people said, "I wonder if Meg was also in the library. That's how she gets him to do the makeup all the time." And I was like,
where was that?
yeah, someone said that.
Really?
Oh,
Yep.
now I gotta go back and watch that. I missed that.
I don't remember what it was on. I just remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember which chat it was in either, but yeah.
Yeah. I was like, nope.
No. You can joke. We joke all we want. I mean, I know we joke about the zip thing.
Pearl, oh my goodness.
I don't know what Pearl put. Meg is one of the most virtuous, nicest people in our community. So,
Oh, thank you.
While we joke, trust me, Steve isn't doing anything with Meg in a library other than Meg trying to teach him how to read a book. And Zip is incredibly devoted to his wife, although he may not be married to her after next week if I can get him to go live during the birth. So,
oh my gosh,
he could be available.
That'd be hilarious.
The cab of the pickup
Imagine
truck.
that.
Oh my God, that's great. Look
I
at
think
Pearl.
we gotta
I
have
love
Pearl
it, Pearl.
Manhattan.
I love it, Pearl. See, Pearl's going to be a guest on my Wednesday show, and eventually all the Wednesday people come up to the Sunday. So we may be talking to Pearl that way. You know?
I do have to say, I'm learning a lot about the people in our community, and they are very adventurous. They
Yeah.
take chances.
Yes,
I
sir.
haven't been asked that question yet, so that's good.
It's coming.
Who?
It's coming.
Who was it? Oh, it was Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. I'm just going to give you this ammo because she kept saying, the only question I'm nervous about is what is the weirdest thing you do in front of the mirror?
So that was a stream you were on with them, with that, and then you left the stream. That didn't you leave a little bit early? I think.
No, the stream ended. Yeah.
Okay, the stream ended because there was one of the streams that Kelly was on with Mama Mouse the other day. I thought it was the one you were on. Maybe it was because I've watched. I
Was
remember.
it the one where they were talking about how Tracy now has a wrinkly butt instead of a tight end?
Okay, so yeah, so that's the one. I was on with you that one before him. So the next day, I'm going to therapy, and Kelly and Mama Mouse are on again doing something, and I just said hello in the chat, just real quick, just being nice, and all of a sudden, Kelly said something like, I ain't afraid of Pete. I'll deal with all his questions, and I came back with what? And next thing I know, within seconds, the link was on my thing from Mama Mouse, and I came right into the stream. And I said, really? You're not worried about telling me if size matters? She goes, oh, absolutely, it matters. I need it huge. And I almost fell out.
Yes, I was there. And then her daughter was in the chat.
And her
for that.
daughter
So
was
she
there and
said,
said, oh my God.
no, thank you.
No, thank you. Yeah. So I said, okay, Kelly. you
She's
know
like,
what?
you, Mom, do not say that.
Yes. Well, like I told Kelly, the questions for Kelly's night just took a whole new level. Because when you think you know all the answers, I changed the questions. So,
See, even hearing that makes me nervous. And it's not even mine. I'm not answering the questions.
it could. It should make you nervous. Because remember, Carlos, our buddy who's complaining about sleeping late, he goes to bed at 7 o'clock at night. I don't know what he was doing here. I love him to death. Okay. But Carlos talked all week on his channel for a week and a half. I ain't afraid of him. I'm taking on everything. But okay. All right. I love you, brother. I love you. So what did I do? I reached out to his wife, Suzanne, on instant message, said, hey, tell me some things about Carlos. Good. Just to let you know, I respect you immensely, but Carlos is going to get it Sunday night about you. Just to let you know. And she was fine with it. Go ahead. And that's what I did right after Carlos. So it's all about having fun. It's never about hurting anybody's feelings. Comedy's not funny if you hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
It's never about
Chris,
that.
that's the best part. You never know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
No. Especially.
And that's why I always try to have a topic prepared.
Yeah.
And this is actually a very interesting topic. So
Uh-huh. You've had some interesting shows, Shep, over your time.
yeah. And I really love what Avery said. Jack's first words. Subscribe to Zippity Doodad. Or
Oh, that's
on the
incredible.
contrary, Ariel.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it. I was wearing he was so excited. I was wearing his shirt the other day during a stream, and he texted me from work and was so excited that I was wearing his shirt. And I was like, Patrick, I'm all about supporting you guys.
Yeah. I mean,
but Meg, I have to be honest. So okay, I'm probably gonna get my hand slapped here from Meg. So
should I turn off my camera now or
you may want to.
I already know. I'm nervous.
So we were talking about something, and something to do. And I said, "Look, I'll get this stuff back to you. I don't need your wife mad at me or your redheaded girlfriend." And he just started dying. And he texted me back, "LOL, LOL, LOL," and then 20 minutes later, I got still LOL.
It's so funny because I think people get very confused. They're like, either do you remember, Ryan, when people
thought we were like married?
Yeah, people thought that I was your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, people
A long time.
genuinely think, which we kind of are, related. They're like, Patrick's actually your brother. And I'm like, yep. But Patrick's a little bit older than me. I don't think my mom was old enough to have him for how old he is.
But I think it's legit that the feelings of the relationship are there on the equivalency level of two kids that grew up together that care about each other. Because I know right now that any one of those 4 Dissonant guys, or myself, if I could, I'd have to do it by wheelchair. But if you were stuck somewhere, they'd come and get you in a heartbeat. It wouldn't even be thinking about it. I'd get in my wheelchair and wheel down Frederick Road and head your way if I could.
The first time my mom was meeting, because first we saw Ryan, Dave, and Steve, and she was like, "Now, which ones are your older brothers?" And so I was like, "Oh, obviously." And then she had met Patrick before, but like Patrick and we have so many weird, like, coincidences with our families, and I do genuinely have a brother named Patrick, and that's how it started. But he is like family. But then other people,
so cute too.
Other people are like, "Are you like together?" Like, no, I'm not with anyone in this community.
I gotta admit though, him with that beard is a little scary. It takes me back to the first time I ever met Patrick face to face. I was with, I'll never forget this. So I was with Dev. We were hanging out at Epcot, and Dev had gone live for a quick, hey, I'm just at Epcot having fun. Patrick came over wanting to meet Dev. Dev was in the bathroom and I was out there, and he came up and introduced himself. He's like, "Hey, I'm the Zippity Doodad, and I'm Patrick, and I'm going to meet Dev." And the first thing that went through my mind is, oh my God, crazy stalker. He had the big beard going and everything. So I told Patrick, Dev went home. He had an emergency, right? So I shunned Patrick. This is a true story, and he knows it. And I've apologized for it many times. I feel bad now. So I sent Patrick on his way, and Dev's like, "Oh, great, man." He's like, "A crazy, I don't want you to deal with any crazy people." So the next day we were together again, me and Dev. Dev went live. Zip came to follow me, find it again. Still had the beard and everything. I was like, "Nope, he's still not here. He's still out on medical, whatever." And Zip's like, "Oh man, I really wanted to meet him." And then later on, after I find out who Patrick was, I was mad at myself because I think about all those days that I could have had a relationship with that guy and his family that I missed out on because I was trying to protect Dev, because you don't know what people you're meeting down there. But especially somebody walks up and you've never heard of, and they go, "I'm the Zippity Doodad." You're what?
The who-diddy whatty?
You're what with the beard? You're scaring the hell out of me. Yeah, God, I'm glad I got to know him now, and hopefully we're getting ready to. Hey, I'm waiting for any minute to hear that we're going live with the birth. I keep looking at my phone.
Well, she's scheduled though, right?
Yeah, she's scheduled, but he was worried. I said to him today, I said, "How's she doing?" He goes, "Ready to pop." I was like, "Yeah." But then he proceeded to tell me that, but she looks fantastic from the back. You can't even tell she's pregnant. I was like,
Nicole looks amazing though. Like
she's beautiful. She's stunning.
Yeah, unbelievable. Like, I want to look like that right now. Like, I just want to look like her. And her hair always looks so good. Like, how do you do that?
Yeah, it's funny because, in the video that I did, one of the pictures is me and Nicole riding the mine train together, because PJ had went with Dev and Preston said, "Can I go with Zip?" when we were down there together. So Preston rode with Zip and I rode with Nicole. And when I came home, Nanette didn't know, who I'd hung out with or anything, but she looked on the Magic Band thing and she's like, "Who's this blonde you look like you're having a really smiling, happy time with?" I was like, "It's Zip's wife. Easy. There's nothing going, Don't worry about it."
That's too funny.
Yeah. So you look really happy in that picture. I said I was, because I was having a good time at Disney, and Preston, instead of asking to be with me, said, "Dad, can I ride with Zip?" And it made my day. I was so happy.
That was
the baby shower.
That whole trip. The whole trip, Preston was like,
"Dude,
I want to go hang out with the guys."
He closed down 4 bars that week.
Yes, I know.
I was sending my wife text messages at 2 a.m. "Hey, I'm here at the tequila bar with Dave."
Yeah, we're at La Cava. We're all standing at that table.
Yeah. He sent all the pictures to my wife, and my wife's like, I had to listen to, why is he at a bar at 2 a.m? Why is he at a tequila bar?
When we went to the first night after the Halloween party, we all went to
Ale House.
Ale House, Miller's. Yeah.
That was fantastic. Do you remember that?
That was a late night. Yeah.
That was 3:00. Do you remember the lady with Zip that recognized Zip? Do you remember that whole thing?
That was you.
Yeah, Megan, did you ever hear about that?
No, I did not.
Oh God, I got to tell this story. So
Yes, let's hear the story.
That's a good one.
it's a bunch of us at the ale house. It's all of this and that. Corey's with us. It's Dev was with us. It was a huge group, and we're sitting next to this real nice couple, a very nice African American couple from Alabama, I think they were from. And so Zip is up at the bar buying drinks, right? So I lean over to the lady. I said, do you realize who that is? And she goes, who is it? I said, that is Zippity Doodad. He is a major YouTube celebrity. I was like, we're here tonight as his guest. I was like, I'm ecstatic. I just went into this 5-minute spiel about how he was the biggest thing to come along since sliced bread. I was like, if he talks to you, now remember, this is right after he got his buttons. So he was so happy to give his buttons to anybody. I said, if you talk to him, if you recognize him, he will give you one of the commemorative buttons that I don't know how much they're worth, but they're going to be priceless. I got one. I had it in my shirt. I had a light jacket over. I said, look, I got one. I said, but yeah, I'm saying, I said, I got one. I'm not letting anybody get it from me. Right. And so I told her all this. Her friend that was across the table, a relative, did not hear this. So only the one lady heard it. Patrick comes back to the table. Here she goes. Oh my God, you're the Zippity Doo Dad. She starts going off, right? Zip is up. He's giving her buttons. He's talking about his channel. I got shirts coming. He's telling her about all this stuff. It's great. Okay. I'm whacking Corey sitting next to me, and I'm whacking Corey and telling Corey, look at this, look at this, look at this. Him and Steve are laughing. Shep realizes what's going on. He's spitting his beer out on the table as Zip is just going off. Here's the best thing that ever happened.
Poor Patrick.
Her friend, as right after Zip she's gushed over Zip for like 5 minutes. He's given her buttons. He signed autographs, everything. This is the truth. Her friend goes, I'm sorry, it's so funny. Her friend goes, he ain't no Zippity Doodad. He's only got less than 500 subscribers. He ain't that important. Oh my God.
Poor Patrick.
Zip looked right at me. He's like, did you do that? I was like, no, I didn't. He just walked away. Oh, I love Patrick. It was priceless.
Oh my gosh.
That was good. He was loving it though.
I'm in tears still laughing about that night. I mean, that whole trip, seeing you on the ground sleeping when I came up for Galaxy's Edge, just so much stuff. Like, getting the phone call, we need water, we're all dying. And me and Dav go run into that store and clean out bottles, huge bottles of water, trying to help everybody out.
What was crazy is that you came at a different time. Josh and Jenna came at a different time. Obviously, we were all together, but we all ended up together.
Yeah,
we all went in like
Triple P.
We were basically at the end of the day, we were the only stupid ones that decided to stay up all night. But
yeah, pretty much.
It's so worth it because it was so fun. But
it was awesome.
We paid for it that day, though.
Yeah, I will never forget Steve.
I was destroyed that day.
So people joke about Steve and Corey's relationship and everything, the way Steve is, but Steve had what I felt.
The way that Steve is and not the way that Corey is.
Trust me, Corey loves Steve too. There's a mutual admiration. He thinks that they think a lot of each other. They're very close friends. And the greatest line to me, one of the greatest lines of the whole week was, it was in the back. I had Preston right in front of me. Shep, I think you were kind of at the front with somebody else at the time. Steve was in the back here, and Corey's here. We're standing right by in the road to go into Galaxy's Edge, right by where Muppet Theater is. You remember when we got down there?
Yep.
And Corey goes, I got to pee and I got to go now. We were about to walk in. And Steve turned to him like they were married. He goes, are you kidding me right now? Starts giving him. Are you kidding me? We're about to go in. Oh, my God. Preston was just dying. There's so many great laughs of that time. No. Oh.
That trip was ridiculous.
Oh my God.
I was just thumbing through all my pictures because, I think that the picture from the thumbnail was from January. This is from this background picture from January, but I was looking through all the pictures from last August just before I get on.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Oh.
They're all on my phone.
Oh.
Well, it is officially Sunday.
Oh, so you could officially ask Stacey questions.
Stacey, let's talk questions about men's apparatus. So, Stacey.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's very specific now.
Right?
What happened to your like generalized questions? Like,
Oh no,
I
I had this ridiculous guest that came on and made me clarify everything. So now I'm getting more technical.
that
So
wasn't actually. I only clarified one question. That was all I was allowed.
it was one too many.
And since then, you have not changed your question.
No, because I'm praying to God nobody watches your episode, that part of your episode, and realizes that. But again, I'll say it out loud. I said it to you on the phone. You're one of the few people in this community that can get away with that. Probably you and Jenna probably are the top two that can get away with that. Yeah. So it's okay. It was all in good fun. Stacy, we'll get to that question at some point with you on the show Sunday when it's time, because everybody will get a shot in that.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
So I've got big things planned coming up for the show and trying to continue to do it and to grow our community and to make this.
Dude, your Facebook, you have over 1,000 people.
I am so excited about that, Shep. And one of the
That
things
thing's blowing up.
it's 1,100 people, and I'm reaching out to people and telling them basically in a direct message, if they like Disney and I find them, hey, if you want to find all of your happily ever after for Disney content for people that create, here it is right here. Sculptors, artists, YouTube, podcasts. Go to that. I don't ask them to subscribe to my channel. I will never say those words. Please come subscribe. If they find my channel, they find it. But I want them to find that YouTube page, and I want all of my friends that are in this community to put their content on there. And it is blowing up. And it's not only blowing up with people coming in, but if you go and you look at the actual post, like I put Nate's thing on there the other day saying, hey, go check out another page of Mr. Martin thing. I put Meg's thing on there. There was 20-some comments on there for Meg's thing and when she did her show. And I'm hoping that new people that come to the community are going to find it. They're actually engaged and involved. It's not like a thing where there's a post and nobody's responding.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I love that. And I hope more people find it and realize everything you want. The YouTube community is in two places, my YouTube channel and there. And I had an interview. I'm being interviewed by a local paper here for what happened to me with the incident. And they asked me, why are you doing this YouTube thing? And I said, because if you ask Jerry Seinfeld what his show was about, he'll tell you it was about nothing. What I'm doing with my show, it's about everybody else. Come see all these people. They're incredible. And that's what I want people to do. And that's what that YouTube page is about, And I think it's actually more than that.
That's Facebook, yeah.
I had the Facebook. It's called the Disney Chaos Clubhouse. And I
Link's
think
already in the chat.
What's that?
I said the link's already in the chat.
I need someone to teach me how to use Facebook.
I think I had like 45.
Yeah, I'm horrible with Facebook.
I don't know how to use Facebook. I don't.
Well,
I changed my mind. Changed my mind. I just changed my mind.
I love how Isaac left like an hour and a half ago, and now he's like, I'm back.
I changed my mind.
It's a new day.
Yeah, he's back.
Hey, I'm back.
That's true. He came back on another day.
Guess who's back?
It was very strategic.
I can't ask
I am back.
like that with you guys here.
Mr. Nail is back.
Back again.
Thank God Isaac's back.
Yeah, that's preventing me from asking questions. Tomorrow's episode will be a softer version like Nick's because Corey would really like to bring his daughter on, Jillian, who does a lot with him, and out of respect for her age and her being a young lady, there will not be some of the questions in the thing. So.
I like I mean, I guess mine was a little softer.
Yours was.
But I like the
was
softer
too.
ones.
It's PG, it's G, and it's under the age of 15 is what I call it. There's 3 versions.
Was I under the age of 15 or?
No, dear, you were G.
Because
mine got to be about
almost
PG-13, I think, in a couple spots.
It did.
I think one of my favorites was Mindy from the Vipree Project.
Mindy was the best.
They definitely got PG-13.
Yeah, it was.
When I asked her the Whoopi question and their 2 reaction, it was just ridiculous. And to this day, it's funny. Ed was on the football stream the other night, and Mindy was sitting in the background. And as I'm talking on the football show about all these things, all of a sudden I was like, it's 4th and 10 for the Chiefs, and they're doing really well. They're waiting to see if Mindy's going to fall off the bench again, talking about how they had Whoopi in ridiculous places. And all of a sudden, I see the plate fly up in the air, and she's coming toward the camera. I was like, okay, I got it. No more. So, I love Mindy. I love Mindy. They're phenomenal people.
They really are.
They're incredible. They're gonna. I think he's gonna reach out to the Walt twins.
Brian, what's up, Brian?
So it'll be good. It'll be good.
Oh man.
Well, it's 12 o'clock.
Yeah, perfect timing, Isaac, because Isaac was here for a good portion of the night, so we can all say bye
Just
together.
Say goodnight to everybody. Just say goodnight to everyone.
Yeah,
And
perfect.
Pete, before you go, we are so blessed that you are still with us, and you picked the right community. The DizTube community is the best on YouTube.
The
100%.
biggest community ever in
It is.
YouTube history.
It is because of all the people in this community. It's not just one. I am humbled to be here, and I love all of you. Meg and I talk all the time, and I get yelled at because I make her cry. I don't mean to.
You do
But-
all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But I truly,
You know,
what you see from me is legit. Shep and Meg know me the best in here. They know me very well, and everything you see on my channel, what you see is me. The stuff that I'm doing, trying to grow this community, is because I want to help my friends. And why am I doing the Christmas show? Well, I'm doing it with Loving Disworld and partnering with him to help him out. But we're doing that. Why are we doing the community recognition? Because the justification and everything was seeing Mike Wheeler, a member of our community who you wouldn't know if he's handicapped if you didn't know him, see him take his button to Epcot and have it pinned on him.
I cried.
In a mouse. That is why I'm doing
And
it.
tears.
Yep.
Tears of
I
joy.
cried.
look
Yep.
at me.
Isaac, I need to find a way to get you your button. I've been sending you notes and everything. There's got to be a way I can get you yours. I have it here at the house.
I'm trying
Okay.
to.
So figure out a way, buddy. I want to get you your button. I don't know how you want me to do it, but we got to find a way.
All right.
Okay. I love you, and I want you to see you have, because we're numbering all those. I don't know what number you are. I'll figure it out tomorrow. But those things are, it's right on the shelf behind me. On that, I put the first ever button on that Mickey Mouse thing behind me. If you can see it, it's kind of tough.
That
There's
is
a light,
an awesome shelf.
so Preston did that. So, but yeah, I love all you guys. I truly do.
My pin.
Yeah.
My Muppet pin over on the stand.
What
See
stand
if
still?
you can get it.
The over.
I don't know.
What it is?
Yeah.
I just hope I
I
want to be
It's
like
in
a
front of
really
Mickey
cool
and Minnie
Star
there.
Wars character.
It's my.
There it is.
I'm working
There's
on it.
here the
Oh,
cool
Meg's got
thing is-
hers.
Well, the cool thing is
Do you need yours now?
the actual numbered ones.
It's up to you. It's fine.
The recipient.
Diana
It's right in front of Mickey and Minnie on the top shelf.
Wait for Stacy. The recipients have all of the actual numbered ones, and then every one of the channels that participates, that is supporting this event, that is taking the time to vote, to nominate people in their community, to thank them. Meg has done, I got to be honest, one of the best in putting it out there out of all the people in our community. She's thanked everybody every show that I've seen her do it. There's Stacy's, and it's
Oh, Stacy, button
there's
twins.
one to have 'em. There's only 50 of them created. There's only 50 total. It's the
Cool.
recipients of the channels.
Pete, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Is now a good time? I know I briefly touched upon it in Dan's stream. I don't know if you were there.
Yeah.
But we so graciously just found out today that Tommy from Corner Sports was going to help us cover the cost of this event. So a huge, huge thank you to Tommy for helping to support us, because this is like Pete has been saying, it's really to recognize and just say a huge thank you to all of you guys and to our fellow creators and to other people that just are such huge positive impacts in the community. And the fact that he's going to cover the cost is like so incredibly generous.
Yeah.
Just to sprinkle a little extra magic into the world is wow. So
Did we have to use that word? Did you have to use that word for description?
what did I say?
Sprinkles.
I don't lightly what's another word?
Lightly douse. No.
Lightly
Lightly douse. Yeah.
douse. Yes.
Lightly
Illuminate. Lightly illuminate.
What
Anyway,
is that
what?
you're just like
like a table salt of
like a pinch
a
of salt.
pinch. That's it. Yeah,
There you
a
go.
pinch.
But it's, I feel like it's more than a pinch, though.
But here's the cool
It's,
thing
it is
about
more like a sprinkle, to be honest with you.
Meg, Mike said pixie dust.
pixie dust.
Yes.
Ooh, Lily pixie dusting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The cool thing about what Meg said is that it's being done by a person who's already engaged in the community. He's in so many chats. He's a part of, he's coming to the football show and come on live with us before. He's supported several channels with sponsorship. He's become a member on some channels, and, it's by his choice of where he wants to do it. And for him to want to be a part of the community that way. And he even said to me on the phone, he goes, I don't want to win an award because I'm doing this. And I said, no, nothing ever to do with this will ever be a financial gain. Just like I told him, and I told the committee that received a communication from me today, that we have one sponsor to cover the cost of what it costs to make the buttons and to get them out to everybody in the mail. There is no making money off of this event. There will be no other sponsors. There will only be one, and that's just to cover that cost, and that's it. And I am so gracious to Tommy, and I'm going to be talking about him up until the show, because to me, you just can't say thank you enough for somebody who said, hey, let me help you.
I think
Yeah,
we should
and
also,
even like with the Disney, like we get the charity coming up. I believe it's going to be the weekend before, or the stream before Thanksgiving. I think we're doing it.
I need that thumbnail so I can start promoting it.
Yeah, we'll do that. But
yeah, I have to.
he reached out and he's like, what do you need? He's just amazing.
I do want to say, Pete, we could probably recognize the people that, you helped pay for the first round too.
Mm-hmm.
There were some very generous people to help pay for the buttons. Josh, with his time in designing these incredible buttons, Josh is such a talented graphic designer. It's like the amount of people that are putting their time and money and effort into doing this so that we can recognize everyone. It makes my heart very happy.
Yeah, Kelly helped cover this last round, Myers and the Mouse, and myself. Between the two of us, we paid for it and covered it. And to have a sponsor for it for the next one so that other channels didn't have to. Megan, look at your phone. Look at your phone and don't pick it up. Don't raise it up to your camera, okay?
Tommy also makes the resort.
That's because I love you.
Oh my! I want to cry. It's so good.
Yeah. So then that's Megan's getting a look at the Pixar badge of honor that was just done.
I'm jealous, Meg.
Oh my gosh.
So Megan, because she's part of the committee, I can allow her to see it and share.
It's special.
It's phenomenal. It's like I said, would you agree, Meg, with my assertion of this, that it's just as special as the Muppet badge, but different?
Yes, and I also want to come back with another question. Who are you, Dave, from Brady and Dave, using those large words?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't even know what you said earlier.
That was a really big word.
Yeah, it just went over my head.
I keep it hidden that I do have a little bit. I try to keep it hidden that I have a little bit of insight. But I did talk to Dave today while duck hunting, so some of it might have rubbed off. So I got a bunch of pictures of dead ducks from Dave today.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yep.
So Dave can get ducks, just not deer.
This is Josh again.
Yeah. Yep. Josh. Yep.
Yeah,
Triple P is donating his time and energy to make each one, and he actually told me today that he's going to start working on the Star Wars one very shortly.
Yeah,
so,
it looks.
And he could and for that he can just put an outline of me with
your background. I would just use that as the button. Take a screenshot of that. That would be perfect. The great
I hope it's you falling out of your chair, though.
Oh, that would be even better. The great thing about this is, I asked Josh, look, I know you're busy. I know you're going to Disney. I know you've got 2 kids. I know you've got everything going on. Can you get it to me quick enough so that Kelly and I can get this made so that we can announce the show on December 13th? December 14th, I can spend my whole day getting addresses from the winners that I don't have. And December 17th, at the latest, every button goes out so that every person that won will have it by Christmas morning to open up at their house. And he did his part. Kelly already called me today and said, where's the stuff? I said, it's coming. You'll be able to get the buttons ordered, and we will have them in those winners' hands by then. And I can't wait to see. The great thing is for creating this concept and this idea that I get to sit back now and see what the community really wants. It's not what Pete wants. We're going to vote in. It's going to be by, unanimous decision. And I can't wait to see who everybody votes for. I'm excited. To me, I get excited. It's stupid. I get excited loading the Excel file to see where all the numbers come. And then I get de-excited knowing I have to go sit in a meeting with Steve and argue over what number goes with what number, because Steve is he's incredibly intelligent and he just picked stuff up last night. What is this? What about this? What about this? And this would not have been as good, this first one, without the channels that participated, that gave me every bit of information of who supports them in their community and did it on time for the Muppet. And then for those people that are part of my board that I created, which I did, it's Kelly, Jeff, myself, and Steve. And then I have Donna, who is representing all the people in the community as part of the board. And we have 2 alternates that are the 2 of our biggest channels in the group that if we can't agree on something that I know I can go to. But, I get a lot of input from Meg. I get a lot of input from Triple P. Triple P came up with the idea. Like I said, we talked about Luxor Junior, whatever the light bulb is called, Luxor Junior, Luxor, whatever it's called.
The lamp.
Yeah, the lamp. Avery and Isaac can correct me with whatever it's called.
It's Luxor
It
Junior.
was Triple P's idea. He sent me a text or called me and says, "Hey, we're doing Pixar. Why don't we have one of the awards be identified as Luxo Junior, who is the hardest working thing in the Pixar thing, and it's the first thing we see." And I'm like, oh my God, what an amazing idea. Megan, I can't remember. It was one of the ideas you had for the Muppets that I was like, oh, that's phenomenal. Let me go do that. And I shared it with everybody. So we're getting a lot of quality input, and channels are taking it seriously. WW Couple sent me all of theirs today, and they're excited to be a part of it. And it's cool. It's really cool to see people happy. I got plenty of text messages from people that had their badges and were sharing them with me, and I loved it. And I just hope everybody's happy at Christmas, So that'll be a cool thing.
It's gonna be a good one.
I may even, for a couple of these winners, throw one of the coins in.
Ooh,
Can't really
that
show
is such an awesome coin.
Really?
I'm a coin collector, so I'd love to have that.
Yeah, they were expensive. They weren't cheap to make. Preston and I made 100 of them, and our goal was originally to hand them to when we saw veterans at the park.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, because it's the challenge coin.
Challenge coin, yeah.
So I did present Kelly with one because of what he did for our country, and I've given my members have gotten them. So we're still deciding, because my wife was kind of hot because these things were not cheap. There was a large bill on my American Express that my wife wanted to know. What exactly is coin processing? Of course, Preston told me right up the river. Oh yeah, Dad made coins to give out to everybody in the Disney community. Thanks, Pete.
Oh my goodness.
So, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I like that idea, handing them out to veterans, because that's one of my favorite things to do. Anytime I see, someone in uniform, I'll thank them for their service. Or my favorite is when I see Vietnam vets wearing the hats and stuff and thanking them. They just light up, because when they came home, they didn't get it. Mm-hmm. So to give it to them now is just so much. I enjoy doing that so much.
Thank you, Stacey. I appreciate that. So I've been waiting for this to do something, but I haven't been invited back yet. I was on somebody's channel one night when an idea came up about Muppets, and I guess I wasn't a very good interview because I didn't get asked back, but that's okay. I don't mind. But what I will say is what I was waiting to do.
Pete, you could come back anytime.
What I was waiting to do on this person's channel when they
wait, excuse me, can I say
At
something?
least I know it's not mine. So
someone else started streaming at the same time as me.
So what I was waiting to do, but I will do it now, is I presented a coin to Steve and Walt because they came to see my son when I was in a coma at his soccer game. And Meg, I've put together and mailing you one of these coins as a thank you for what you did for my son, giving him that painting. And I wanted to present it to you on your channel, but we haven't had that chance. But you are getting one because I can't say enough for what you did for my son when I was down. So it's the biggest honor in the military for one soldier to another to present a challenge coin and say you've accomplished something great, and I thank you. So
Thanks so much, Pete. Pete, seriously, anytime you want to come back on, you are totally welcome.
I was just
Even-
joking about that. I was just
You,
kind of.
you want to come on for Fashion Ladies Night? You come on. You come on. I don't care. You can. Fashion Ladies Night.
I mean, from my understanding, Pete has some extensive knowledge within the female fashion industry. I mean,
Yeah.
I do. Okay, all right, I do.
But seriously, you are welcome anytime. I'm so touched. I mean, I think we can all say that Preston is such a good kid, but we know that that's because of where he comes from. You know,
Right.
we know that.
he got that way because of somebody.
His mom.
Well, probably.
Or yeah, two
Yeah, his mom-
two
Sorry,
specific
Pete.
individuals.
You
His
say
mom,
I throw snowballs at Santa, so I got to do something.
his mom is all about the education, the military upbringing of where the way he answers and follows things because of the way I brought him up. Yeah, that's me. I can look at any one of my kids and make a facial reaction and make them cry if I need to,
Oh
because
my gosh.
it's just they were brought up that way. They were brought up in a military household of this is the way it is, and you will treat people with respect. You will say yes, ma'am. You will say yes, sir. You will say thank you. You will say Mr. Preston still calls Mr. Nick, you know, and I've even told him, okay, you can relax on the Mr. Nick now. You're only a couple years apart. You can go on, but he still does
That's
it.
so
But
sweet.
That's so.
these
seriously.
these coins are so important to me. I can't. I mean, listen, they're heavy. When you get it, you're gonna be. Ed Viapre gave me the nicest compliment I think I've ever had. I gave it to him, and he pulled it out on the football stream and said, "This is Disney quality to its finest that I've ever seen."
Oh,
And I was humbled that he said that. You know, so. But you'll get what you got. You have one coming to you. It's actually over there in the mail pouch, ready to go out.
That's a great. That's
so cool.
Chris. I think you nailed this one.
oh.
What's that?
It does. It does every day. Shep vlog.
Yep. I just basically two birds.
Yeah.
Two birds, one stone here.
Hold on.
That's brilliant. No video today, guys. You're watching it. You're watching it. I'm gonna have to retitle the stream now. It's gonna be Saturday/Sunday daily vlog /stream.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding.
Calling someone.
We have a call.
What do you want?
How are you still up? I mean, you go to bed. You're supposed to go to bed at 7 o'clock.
I like how he answered what you want.
What do you want?
You not work tomorrow morning?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I was streaming earlier with somebody else, and now I've been watching you guys laying in bed, and the wife is like, "What the hell is?"
Can I talk to Suzanne?
Can I ask Carlos a question?
Okay, I don't want to wake her up. I'll let you go back to bed. Carlos.
Wait, I have a question for Carlos.
Oh, we have a question for Carlos. Go ahead. You're on with Carlos. Go
You're in the
ahead.
hot seat.
Carlos, have you seen Big Hero 6? Because that's what we were making fun of you for earlier.
Come on.
Well, you were making fun of me before earlier, over and over. We got the hint. Yeah.
But have you seen Big Hero 6?
But have you seen Big Hero 6?
Pete, this is the only Fifth Amendment I'm ever going to plea on your channel.
Wow. It's
It's not even his channel. So
I'm going to leave
right.
Meg in suspense for the rest of her life if I've ever watched that movie.
It's a Disney movie, and they also have these thing called Marvel movies. They're like superhero guys. You might have heard of them.
yeah.
Try watching that.
I haven't heard of him.
I don't think Carlos has seen any Marvel movies.
He's seen Captain America. He actually kind of like that when we're trying to tell him to go watch the other ones.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I'm letting you go back to bed.
There you go.
He's on countdown to go to Disney. Get me sprinkles.
Oh, I'm so jealous, Carlos. I'm so jealous.
I don't want to lose the sprinkles. Goodbye, Carlos. Disney World freak. We like him. Bye.
I was trying to get down there next weekend, but it ain't gonna happen. So
I love Carlos.
Carlos is awesome.
Oh, he's really killing it. I'm really proud of him.
Yeah.
Not only just for the fact of his content of his streams on Saturday mornings where he's interviewing all these European channels and opening up all of us to that, but he's really stepped up his game with the quality of his streaming.
Mhm.
And It's like I told him before, he's got great content, and now he's got that. Hopefully, I've seen him. He's up over 400 subscribers now, and I hope a lot more people find him. I can't wait to call him up and say, hey, congratulations on 1K. So
He'll get there soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not doing that because he's trying to get me sprinkles. I'm actually saying that because I'm being legit.
Because he's a friend.
But secretly, Carlos, he wants some sprinkles.
The red, white, and blue ones that Donna had. Did you? Oh my God! I called Donna. Did you see that post she put out the other day with all those sprinkles? I was like, I called her immediately. I was like, you're kidding me, right? I said, I open up Instagram and I have to look at all these sprinkled cupcakes from you. So, no, that's all good.
Oh my goodness.
Chris said if only he would watch some Disney movies. He's seen some of them. Only
He's seen a couple, not as many as we'd like, So, but hey, that's what it gives Dizzy Dan something to ride him for, and that's worth watching in itself.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you like how
our entertainment?
You had to like Meg tonight, where I just put the word bed.
Bed. I was like, Keenan, and he just said bed. That's why I had to point it out.
I was hoping one of you guys would see it, because at the same time I did that, I texted him and said, "This is pathetic. I'm not watching any show where your bed's not made."
Carlos, what are you talking about? I put the invite out. Oh, you were. When did you come on? I put it out to everybody to come on.
He did. He verbally said, but you actually got to watch the whole show, Carlos. You can't be over. You can't be over. Watching. Dougie, and then all of a sudden decide to come over Shep for the last couple minutes. Doesn't work that way.
Technically, you were on the stream though, just now.
Yeah, that's right. I brought you in.
Voice actor.
Yeah.
So brought you in. So and you know what? Carlos was on my Zoom call today. We had a lot of fun on the Zoom call, so that was awesome too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we had like I don't know, 15, 20 people in there hanging out, just saying hello. Yeah. First time I've ever done that with Disney, people. So it was kind of cool.
I would be so nervous. Like I'm nervous in my own Zoom meetings for work, and then I couldn't imagine 20 people just looking at me.
Never had Zoom.
Get me to talk.
You know what, Meg? You can fix that. My first Zoom call for work before I got sick when we did our first Zooms. I got on there and I said, "Hey, get everybody, welcome here. I'm glad to see you. I just want to tell everybody I'm not wearing pants. I'm free balling."
Nope, I'm not going to say that. I don't think that works for me.
Just don't stand up. Don't stand up.
Everybody got a big laugh out of it, except for the HR lady who sent me a text and said, "We will be talking later today."
Yep.
Did you see the commercial where the guy comes walking out in the back porch and asks his wife? He's in his underwear and asks his wife, "Are we on?"
Yeah, that's
I love that commercial. I love that commercial.
That's a great commercial.
And they're looking at him like, such a good one.
It's a Geico, I think, commercial. I think, or one of them. I think it's an insurance commercial, but it's good.
Yeah, it might be insurance. Yeah,
it is a good commercial. Well, I guess my daughter just came in and said, "Are you still awake?"
We're creeping on 3 hours, so I think it's a good time.
Yes, it's time to take a night.
Hey, I picked up 3 subscribers tonight, Shep.
Who did?
I did. Well, I sent a lot of things out for football for tomorrow to a lot of Buffalo fans and Dallas fans about right before I came on your show. So probably a bunch of those people that are coming on for Monday Night Football.
Nice.
Cool.
Crushing it, man.
And Meg's got a big show Monday night. Got the girls coming on. So
I do. The girls.
I want everybody that's in here, go watch Meg, go watch Triple P, go watch Steve, and then come over and I'll be finishing up the football game and come see me.
Or have both of them on at the same time.
That's right.
That's usually what I have. I have one running.
Multiple devices.
I do that all the time.
Tabs on your computer.
Oh, that too.
Stacy uses multiple devices, but we can't talk about that with Isaac and Avery on here.
Stacy does not use multiple devices, even with Isaac and Avery on here.
That needs to be.
This is what I use this device for when I come on different streams.
Stacy, I'm going to take off the toe cleavage question and put in a different question about that.
No.
Gotta keep the toe cleavage one.
Yes, Chris, it is an actual fashion.
I am making that. That is coming the Ryan McDowell question. It needs to be his. He thought it up, so it's going to be the Ryan McDowell.
It should be at what age did you realize?
Oh,
your
yes. I like
bench?
see? Shep, you're now part of the creative team. You're like Conan O'Brien or something.
You know,
So he got like 3
Or
responses.
every once in a while, this thing spins and it just.
There is Stacy questions, but I just don't call them Stacy questions. Like there's one that
Oh,
says
no.
name something that a doctor may tell Santa Claus he has to stop doing. That's all because of Stacy throwing snowballs at Santa Claus.
my
Stacy
gosh.
does not throw snowballs at Santa Claus.
Oh my gosh, look at Mike Wheeler's comment.
Wow!
Oh my goodness! And on that note, I think we don't need a rebuttal.
Mike,
Oh!
you made Stacy go away.
All right, everyone.
Mike Wheeler for the win.
That is literally, no pun intended, a mic drop.
Oh my
The
goodness!
thing is,
Oh my God.
the funniest part about that is Isaac's reaction.
Yep.
Yep.
That was great. It's a mic drop. I love it.
I'm
is a
not
mic
sure
drop.
what's redder right now: the blanket on my dresser, my shirt, or my face.
The blanket.
That was good.
Fantastic. That is-
All right,
Look,
everyone.
Captain Ekron. Oh,
Thank you. Oh, thank you all for joining tonight. Thank you guys for joining in the
Mike,
stream.
oh
Thank you everyone for watching. 3 hours.
Mike's on fire.
You're killing it,
Mike is
Mike.
in trouble. Mike is.
I'm gonna have
serious
to
trouble right
I'm
now.
gonna have to delete the chat now. No, I'm just kidding.
We need Isaac and Avery. I need you to both go have a long talk with your parents and your priest tomorrow, please.
Or just chat with Pete McDevitt.
No,
Yeah.
don't do that. Good Lord, that guy's trouble.
Just ignore Mike's comments.
Just know that Stacy owns like
Funko
all
Pops.
the
He's,
Hocus
he's,
Pocus.
he's
Funko
talking about Funko Pops.
Hey, don't
Oh,
use
I
that
know.
type of language. like
I mean,
that.
if that's what you want to call them.
Yeah, don't you use that. Don't you use.
All right, everyone. We'll see you guys next week.
On that note.
Yeah,
Have a great
definitely
night.
on that
And
note.
we'll see